intentions, let me stay in the bed that we have made. For if I die before I wake, let me die in your arms. Light still shines through our cracked window. It falls on your face and the colors they show. All the dreams that were broken and replaced. All of these gifts we've been given. That's my kind of heaven. My kind of heaven. On one hand, tragedy through the lens of what you wanna see, but it was broken from the start. On the other end, make believe. They have my beers, dude. I'll keep spraying those. I'm bringing up the spray, dude. We didn't win the division.
You're listening to CRBRadio.com. The words and opinions you are about to hear are of the hosts and do not reflect the management, sponsors, or affiliates of K Radio Broadcasting.
Big Nav, it don't get no bigger. Big Easy, it don't get no bigger. Triple E, it don't get no bigger. It's big and bigger, it's big and bigger. Detroit, it don't get no bigger. Worldwide, it don't get no bigger. K Radio, it don't get no bigger. It's big and bigger, it's big and bigger. Welcome to the show. Where else you wanna be? Where else would you go? Truth be told, you could be anywhere in the globe. Thank you for supporting this Detroit soul. It's fun jazz on beat, country and rock and roll. The big Easy, big outdoors, take control. It's bigger, bigger on K Radio. It's bigger, bigger on K Radio. Let's go.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Why the
what
fuck
is
is it
that?
so loud?
Hi, guys.
Check 1, 2. All right, here we go.
That's better.
Welcome,
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Big and Bigger. I'm Big Al. Welcome to the show. I've got Big Easy and Dawn with me.
Wow.
What up? How
I just
you
thought I'd
doing
step on your
today?
That
toes
was
for a
nice.
second. Just
That was
see,
nice.
Yep.
I like it.
Coming
Take some
in.
initiative.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Welcome, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, episode number 206.
Wow.
www.crbradio.com. You can catch us. Turn your radio down.
Dawn.
That wasn't me.
Yes, it was.
Not me either.
Dawn's been day drinking.
We are Facebook Live, so if you go to the Cave Radio page and share the video, that would be sweet.
Yes.
Or you can catch us on
YouTube Live.
Cave Radio Broadcasting YouTube page. You can catch us on Twitter at Real Cave Radio, and you can go to the app, which we have.
Yeah, there we go.
D-Rock's in the treetops all day long.
I wanted somebody to say
I was
those
just gonna
words.
belt it out.
That's a hot jam, dude. No joke. You used to sing that in like 5th grade choir. Be like, yeah, I was like the whitest kid in the world. This has got some soul to it.
So I was,
boy.
yeah, something's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Anyway,
episode 206.
206.
And we still have
Tune
not
in.
figured out how to do this.
you can
yet.
catch us on, like I said, Facebook. Oh, it would help if I did this.
Oh,
Hi
yeah.
guys, everyone wave to the camera. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Let me lean in so I'm out.
The Cave Radio app, which is available on the Droid or the iPhone.
Yeah.
You looking seductively at the camera?
Wait, you're in
not
my
helping.
way. I don't
Oh.
even see myself yet.
Hi.
Oh, there I am.
Hello.
This is Dawn every week.
Hello.
It's a 20-second delay,
I know, right?
just in
Look
case
at
you
it,
do
you're blocking
something
me.
silly.
In case one of my boobs falls out.
Hey, it worked for Janet,
It
dude.
doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
So, anyway, episode number 206. We have Slowfoot in the house.
Hi.
Well,
If you'll come in,
3/5.
3/5 of
The
Slowfoot.
3/5 clause.
3/5 of Slowfoot. So we got Slowfoot
They get missing a couple toes.
in there. We got Dakota Starr in studio.
Hey, what's up?
To talk about the New Day Revolution EP release party this weekend.
Very exciting.
We got Kristen Inks is going to be calling in about 8 or 9 minutes to talk about the Inked magazine cover girl voting that's going on right now, round 2.
And I have gas.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Very cool.
Just sorry, Don, I forgot to tell you about that.
Like burpee gas or
Dude.
party gas?
We'll find out.
I always get them both.
Sunday.
Here, I'm
That's
like,
hot.
How you gonna not have gas on
So
Sunday?
hot,
Exactly, that's
so
all.
hot, so hot, Ellen.
So welcome everybody
What?
to episode number 206.
You'll come in.
Hey,
So we're gonna get with Dakota first. Dakota here and here. You got a hold of me a while ago when you guys started your little Kickstarter thing. Indiegogo. Sorry, to get your EP. Man, that freaked me out. Something went flying. I thought we had a mouse run across, but it was his sunglasses.
Oh.
So you got a hold of me to maybe start some promoting, and we scheduled you for. Were you supposed to be in before?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Maybe not. I don't know. But you're here now.
I'm here now.
So New Day Revolution. You guys have your album release, EP release party this Saturday at the Sanctuary in Hamtramck.
Yes.
Now it's been a kind of you guys got you got a new bass player, but about almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah, and new drummer, new guitar player.
Oh, all new.
Yeah, they were. Law and Joe weren't on the last one either.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of been a long time coming since the last album, and this one was a little bit. You got the pieces you've been missing because the people you got assembled in this band, man, are top notch. You guys played the Cave Radio.
We did. That was really fun.
5-year anniversary party last
That
year.
was really, really fun.
And you guys kicked it off, and it never stopped after that, man. It was a great time. So, what has this last year been like? Because it's been almost a little less than a year.
Hectic, stressful, lots of panic attacks. Those are fun. But see, we had a good year last year. Lots of out-of-state shows, more crowds, a little more money. Then we took the holidays off. Then we come back in January and we start talking about recording. We thought we knew who we wanted, or we had some ideas. But then Ricky says, "Why don't we go to Mick, who did the first Ava Under Fire record?" And we're like, "Oh, he's really good, but he's kind of expensive."
Right.
But then we went and listened to the Ava record, and then we started picturing what we would sound like with that production. Now we're like, well, now we can't settle for anything less.
Right.
So we figured out what we were short. We put together an Indiegogo. We were trying to raise $1,000, so we set up for 8 weeks, and I think it was 13 days we hit the goal.
Nice.
Yeah. Completely blew my mind. I had no idea that was going to happen, and it makes you feel all good inside
Right.
and that people support you. But then it adds more pressure because you're like, oh, shit.
Now I
Now
gotta do
other
it.
people's money's involved.
Right.
So you're like, oh, we got to make it good. So, yeah, we did it with Mick. We knocked it out in a couple weeks, and it is self-titled. It's heavier. I sent you the tracks, right?
Yep,
Well, you
we're
got the whole
listening.
record now,
Yeah,
right?
I got the
Because you were
record.
one of the donators.
Yep. Yeah, I got the record.
We
and,
put you in the album art, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think
You
you're
got Stay
saying.
Puft Marshmallow Man on the front of the.
I think his name's in there.
Wow, I'm gonna have to look.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at you.
Nice.
But yeah, it's way heavier. There's more of like a White Zombie groove. I know every band says, "Oh, this new record's our best yet," and then they also always say, "But this time I mean it," and this time I mean it. And yeah, so this weekend, after all that hard work, we're finally gonna be playing live. The Sanctuary with Fallen Stronger, Georgia Need, Circle the Crown, and every single person who comes in and pays admission, we're giving you a free copy of the record.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So we have not played for 6 months, and we are really excited to get back on stage.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Get the nerves again.
It is.
Been 6 months, yeah.
It is. I'll just be watching like videos on YouTube, and I start thinking, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna play soon, and yeah, the Butterflies are coming again.
Dude, we had to wait we played the show at the Crowfoot. We played with Larry McRae. We couldn't play for 2 months leading up to it. And we go to play, and I was like, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah,
We
it's good to get
We
like
haven't
that
been on
back.
a stage in 2 months.
This is definitely the longest I've been not playing a show. Like, there's been times where you lose a member and it takes, a while to find someone and reteach to the new guy. But as, like, a whole band where Like we have the songs. This is the longest I've ever gone not on stage.
How many songs are on the new one?
4.
4?
Yeah. 4 brand new ones. Yeah. Full lengths are really expensive. We would have had to up that Indiegogo goal.
Oh, you had it
We would have had
26 days.
We
yeah.
had to write more songs too. We were like, we wrote 4 songs. We're gonna record 4 songs. We don't write fast at all.
So now having the 3 new players in there, Joe, Law, and then Ricky, how is it being back in a band with Ricky? Because I know you guys were in a band and then you kind of had a little falling out.
A little falling out. It's good. It's fun. I mean, what happened, in Dirty Whiskey was years ago, and it went through its phase where like we hated each other, and then we said we were sorry, and then we became like acquaintances, and where we could be friendly when we saw each other, and then that became we're actually get along and we're friendly, and then you're like, oh, now we're legit friends again, and it's the same. You get older. And you're like, oh, remember when we argued about that? Like, that was stupid.
It's that whole maturity stage that you both went through.
Our
while you
20s were
apart.
we were really immature. There was a lot of substances, and it is what it is. And then you hit your 30s, and you're like, I don't have time
Right.
to get upset about this little stuff. And so everything's good with us now, and it was really exciting for Ricky to be jamming with us. And like, this is a guy who was in his wedding, and it's crazy to have you have a bond with someone when you play live shows that, like, even when you have other close friends, there's just something about like going through like the shows with people that you're like, we have a bond that other people don't know.
Right.
And so it's exciting. I'm really the friendship's the main important thing, though. I'm glad that we went from being such good friends and how it ended. I'm glad that
It
that
came
part's
full
back.
circle. Now, how was it writing this album with all those guys? Did you guys, you come to them with ideas, or did everyone come together? How does the writing the 4-song EP?
I got yelled at a lot for writing this song. When we write, so it's really, this is every other record, it's basically been me and Drew. Drew comes up with the riffs, I do the lyrics, and then whoever's in the band at the time throws like their own little spice on it. But now this is our first time as a 5-piece, so we got Law throwing in riffs, and then Joe plays guitar, so he throws in riffs. So all of a sudden it's like a whole room full of people, and so I just basically wait until the riffs are done, but they just kept throwing more and more riffs out. And so like our opening track, Protest, I think it took like over a month to write. Like they were just every practice, more riffs, more riffs, more riffs, and then I just sat there and I'd just get snippy, like, when can I write? When can I write? I want to do something, guys. And they're just like, sit in the back, shut up. And it's just, I just basically sat there and listened to these amazing songs come out of them, and then they record it, send it to me, and I'm like, all right.
That's your turn.
Yeah, they're like, all right, cool, guys, I'll be back in a day. Like, now I get to do my part. But it's definitely the most collaborative record.
Okay.
Yeah, Law's crazy talented. Joe, like I said, the fact that Joe's probably the best drummer I know, and then to find out he writes really good riffs too, you're like, oh shit! All right,
That's cool.
well, throw some ideas out.
We just had them in not too long ago, Dying for a Living,
Yep.
right before their reunion show came
Yeah.
in. I like those guys. They're good people.
Yes, they are good people.
And that's got to be important. Is Slowfoot? You guys can attest to being friends in the band. Is kind of because I know you've had problems in your.
I don't
past
like
band.
either one of these guys. And I told Pete and Tony to stay home. So what's that tell you about the chemistry in Slowfoot?
Yeah.
We know who's in charge.
Good point. I was going to say we know who wears the pants, but I am wearing cargo shorts.
We know who wears
Yeah.
the big pocket pants.
And for the record, I don't care what anybody says. I will never stop wearing cargo shorts.
There's nothing wrong.
There's
I
nothing
think
there.
There
they're
is
super
nothing
cute
wrong
on
with cargo
guys,
shorts.
just so y'all know.
Well, people that make
Cargo
fun of
pants
cargo
are
shorts
cute.
are walking around with their pockets all jammed full of
No.
shit, and they're like, "Oh man, I wish I had somewhere to put all my cargo," and they don't.
you know what? I make jokes about them, but I wear my skinny jeans, and I'm like, I can't fit anything in these. These are ridiculous.
So we make fun of cargo short guys, but then like skinny jeans, they're making fanny packs come back.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on
Well,
here?
the problem is cargo shorts go with fat guys like Taco Bell goes with fat guys,
Yep.
and skinny jeans go with skinny guys like salads go with skinny guys. So there's a reason
your
that us
salads.
bigger guys wear cargo shorts.
Got a lot of cargo.
Yeah.
It's got to go somewhere.
They square us off. You know what I mean? If we all wore like skinny shorts, we'd look like a bunch of idiots. Just run around.
I already look like
Looking at
I
somebody
already look
in
like a bunch of
skinny
idiots.
shorts
If
compared
you
to
wear
cargo
it
pants
with
well,
confidence,
yeah.
that's what it's about.
I wear
You
everything.
could wear skinny shorts and just
If
go,
I wore
look at
skinny
this.
anything with confidence, people would just be like, "Look at that fat fucking
look at
douchebag
this.
over there."
They say
Wear
it for a
'em.
minute, but give them like 2 minutes. Your confidence
So,
will soak into them, and they'll go, you know what?
I agree with Dakota, because if you've ever seen a fat black woman squeeze into the tightest fucking dress you've ever seen, and she rocks that shit.
I think you guys should wear skinny
Confidence.
shorts next week.
yeah, I'm confident I'll never wear them.
I'm confident that'll
Just
never happen.
Episode 207,
Like-
Bike
like-
Short
Come on.
Week.
Like
Exactly.
like a
Come on.
stew. Like take that thought, just let it simmer, let it brew.
Welcome to the Big and Bigger Spandex edition. It's too late now.
Hello.
Sexy time.
Hey, what up?
What up? Is this Kristen?
Yeah,
Hey, it's Kristen Inks is joining us on the phone right now. How are you?
good. How are you?
We are doing fine. We got the boys from the Slowfoot band, 3/5 of the band. The other two they left
Yeah,
at
I was
home.
watching.
Yeah, you're watching Facebook Live. Hi.
Well, I was. I'm not now.
Oh.
But you know what? That number that you gave me to call
Yeah.
is the wrong number, man.
313-879-5059.
Yeah, except for you gave me 878.
I'm sorry, it's 879.
Hey, I figured it out.
Yeah.
You're a dick, Eric.
You are a smart cookie.
That's test 1. You passed.
You passed. You passed. You're able to call in. All right. So
All right.
tell us a little bit about the Inked Magazine Cover Girl contest. You made it through round 1. You're in round 2.
Yeah.
How do we vote for you? What are you doing? What is this all about? Tell us a little bit about it.
Damn. Well, I don't really know. I seen a link on Instagram and it said, "Yo, submit your pictures and maybe it could be you." I was like, "All right, why not?" So I did that, and then it was probably 6 weeks later, they called me and told me, "Hey, we hand selected you to be in a contest." So I did that. So what it is if you vote, you get one free vote a day. I guess the more people that vote for you, the closer you get to being at the top. So there's groups. I'm at number 2 spot in my group. So I wasn't number 1, but I was sliding down. I got all the way down to 3rd. But yeah, you only have to be in the top 5 to be competing nationwide. So, or worldwide, whatever.
Or you can say,
Anyway, everybody's been really, really supportive and voting for me every day. And I was kind of maybe I should just, forget about this because, I'm not a professional model. I'm a tattoo artist. And there's all these other models that, have professional photos. I don't got all that. So maybe I should just quit. But then I'm like, screw it. I went this far. Might as well just keep going. So everybody's been really good about, voting. So I just share once a day. I share the link on my Facebook. And you can vote every day, only once every 24 hours. Unless you want to pay for votes. I would never ask nobody to pay for votes. Supposedly, it goes to, for charity or whatever, but I guess only 25% of that goes to charity.
How much
I'm
is
not
the
going to
pay-
ask nobody to pay for votes.
How much is the pay per vote?
It's $1 per vote.
Wow.
I would never
So,
tell any of
I
my
mean-
band's fans to do this, but you give one vote for every email address you have
Yeah.
or IP address.
Oh,
So you could
I'm
vote on
just
your
like-
phone, your iPad, your tablet, your iPod.
Do what you want with that info.
I've never, like I said, I've never done it, but
Is this when you were a tattoo girl?
dude, I was on the. Never mind. Cargo Short Monthly.
Cargo Short Monthly. Right?
Hey, you know what, though? I was in one contest a long time ago, probably, I don't know, 18 years ago for the Riff Rock Girl, the Riff Girl or whatever.
Yep.
And I got that. So I figured
You were
maybe-
a Riff Rock girl?
Yeah.
I did not
Way
know
back
that.
when they first started the contest, so
Is that before they gave the girl duties throughout the year, on air stuff and that?
dude, yeah. Yeah, I didn't
There was no future in her winning it there.
no.
That's funny. So tell us a little bit
No.
about your where are you tattooing at? And
I work at Exquisite Body Art in Trenton. It's on West Road and 4th Street, downriver. Actually, this Saturday we're doing our $20 tattoos. We do that the last Saturday of every month. Small tattoos we do for like $20. You got to do that by appointment because nobody wants to go in there and stand in line for hours for a $20 tattoo. I mean, some people will do it, but we don't do it like that. You just got to schedule an appointment. Yeah, and for regular work, schedule an appointment also.
yeah, you've done one of mine. You did the little Han Solo on my shoulder.
Yeah, man. I haven't even seen that since I did it. So.
It looks good. It's held up. It's held the test of time.
Did she do the matching one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did the matching one.
The lovers tattoo.
it's-
Don't you have
Yeah.
like 5?
Tattoo.
Just two.
Oh, just 2.
But this one's cool. This one is kind of you don't. It's not.
You just got to get Princess Leia on the other side of it.
like over here or something. What way is he looking?
Hey.
He's looking that.
He's looking that way.
Do it.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you about
cut the
to do
hair.
for another one, Eric?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I'm not with that girl anymore. So.
Oh
Kinda
my
doesn't
God,
make-
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
She's crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to fix it up.
Yeah, for sure. But one thing I needed to ask you about is this TikTok thing. What,
Oh God. Hey,
What is the
I
Tik?
just have fun with it. My
I-
kids showed me. I don't really know what TikTok
My
is. I know
daughter
there's
uses
people
it.
out there with actual TikTok skills. Just if I tell you what TikTok is, it's not going to be the same coming from someone that actually knows.
I don't
All I
know.
know is I lip sync to music videos. Like
Very sultry.
I make videos, sit there looking pretty, lip syncing to music, like 15 minutes of a song, and like people look at it and they like it, and that's about it. I have fun doing it.
15 seconds.
No.
I was gonna say 15 minutes of a song. What do you?
Free bird.
No.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
15 seconds. But
So,
yeah, I'm a fan.
My
That
kids
TikTok
showed me
thing.
how to do it, and I thought it was awesome. Are you a fan?
Yeah, of yours. I'm not really. I've never seen anyone else's, but I see yours all the time.
I have like a YouTube channel. It's like crazy Asian TikTok, and it's always like sweet magic
yeah?
tricks. It's like really entertaining.
Is that the one where the one guy's doing the magic, the other guy keeps exposing him every trick? Dude, that's so funny.
Oh, they do a bunch of funny
And
the camera
the
tricks. It's-
Fights at the end. And
That's what I
Yeah,
know.
man. There's some,
and then there's,
some social on TikTok.
Then there's
Right.
questionably aged women that are more attractive than you would like to admit, and you just turn it off. Wait, never mind.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, you can check out Kristen Ink's
Yeah, me neither,
TikTok.
for the record.
It's pretty good. I dig it. And check her out at Exquisite Art in Trenton. You said right?
Yep, Exquisite Body Art in Trenton. My Instagram is Chris10, the number 10, Inks, INKS. And it's Kristen Inks on Facebook.
Okay, and you got your the Inked magazine cover girl contest. You're in round 2. I think there's 3 days left to vote in round 2.
3 days left to vote. You can vote once a day for free. So if you vote and you share the link and then your friends vote, that helps me out tremendously. Let's just go and see how far we can go with it. Because the grand prize is $25,000. And the cover of the magazine. I'd like to retire one day, so
Yeah, I can understand.
if I could get $25,000, I want to get my own shop so that eventually maybe one day.
There you go. All right, well, Kristen, thanks for coming in. I wish you could have made it in. But
Me
thank
too,
you,
man.
thank you for calling in, and you're welcome anytime. Tell Teets or
Thank
Weaver to pick you up and come on in and show you this.
Agree.
Because you've been in the cave before, but it's switched up since the last time you were here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have grown tremendously since I've been in there, so I definitely got to come in and check it out.
that's what she said.
This new rug really ties the room together. I told you it looked
And
like you'd
good
spruce it up in
Good
here.
luck with the show, guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, and we'll talk to you soon.
First time to be on stage for the first time in 2 months, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, rock on with that.
All right, we'll talk to
And
you
this
soon.
where it's going to be at, but I'm sure I can find out in the links. Or
Oh,
whatever.
Dakota's, yeah, it's at the sanctuary in
yeah,
Hamtramck.
the sanctuary in Hamtramck. It used to be
Okay.
Paychecks.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
Right.
You know what? When Augie was here the other day, they were talking with the Corktown Popes. He said that.
Yeah.
It used to be paychecks. Yeah, and that's it's $10 to get in.
And then we give you a free copy of our record.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
all
away.
ages. Show starts at 7 p.m.
Yep. Fallen Stronger, Georgia Need, Circle the Crown.
And, New
And
Day
when is this
Revolution.
happening?
This Saturday, June 29th.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, thank
That's the
you.
same day as our $20 tattoo day.
Yeah,
but
everyone
yeah,
go get a
we're
$20
talking about
tattoo and then come get a free CD from us.
For $10.
Hell yeah.
Deal
Yeah.
It's a good day.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you soon, Kristen. Thanks for calling in.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Got yourself a little commercial going on over there?
I guess so.
Thanks to Kristen for calling
Yes,
in. And,
thank you.
Vote for her. I'll share her link as soon as we go to break. But it's the Inked Magazine Cover Girl Contest, round 2. A couple more days left to vote for. So back to Dakota real quick.
Yeah.
New Day Revolution. When did you guys start this band? Was it right after Dirty Whiskey?
Yeah, 7 years ago, me and Drew.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask Drew. I just texted him. I went, dude, this isn't fun. Let's start some.
Was he in Dirty Whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just texted him. I was like, dude, we're starting a new band. It's going to be more modern. It's going to be heavier. And we're going to practice at my place. And his response, he just went, okay. He's just like, you're in the band, dude. And then from there, we just started. We actually, our original bass player, Steve, was a guitar player in Dirty. We just got old Dirty Whiskey guys and started New Day. But yeah, it's been 7 years. And
Law and Joe been in for, what, 3 now?
I want to say 2.5.
So a little bit longer than Ricky.
Yeah. They came about a year before Ricky.
Okay. Now, most people that know you, that keep up with you on the book, know that you are also a high school teacher.
Yes, history teacher in
Now,
Detroit.
In Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joy Road.
What school is it?
Cody.
It's
Cody High School. Yeah, when I got the job there, everyone's, oh, where are you starting? Oh, I'm going to be working at Cody. Everyone reacted. They went, oh.
Now, being a tall drink of water white person like yourself, you stick out like a sore thumb.
I do.
In
I
that school.
confuse everyone in that school.
But you call your students little birds.
Yeah.
Like what's his name in Game of Thrones. But you
they got to learn how to fly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach them. I always tell them, they're like, I'm not a little bird. That's what they're like, I'm an eagle. I'm like, maybe, but you're still a little eagle. I'm like, one day you'll go out and you'll spread your wings, but I'm like, today's not that day. I'm like, you can't even hold on to your notes.
When I was a kid.
Yeah, today I'm just going to throw up in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're still in that.
Open your mouth. And so, yeah. They're little birds.
What do you? How do you go about each day teaching these kids? Because history has changed since when we were in school.
Yeah.
You know, when we were in school, they had the thick book of shit that they wanted you to learn. Well, schools are different now, and I'm sure they still got books. But you're a modern guy.
I am.
So you like to take them out and do things and teach them shit that you normally wouldn't learn.
So this is what, if you ever come and take my history class, my world history, this is what you're going to get. So on my board behind me, I have written in big words, fight the power, question the system. Every day when they walk out, I just go, all right, everyone, have a nice day. Fight the power, question the system. And so my class, we start at the French Revolution. And so right away, we're like, let's talk about the rich abusing the poor and people finally cutting heads off. And then we will end with, this year we ended at World War II. Sometimes we make it to the Cold War. But basically every chapter is politics. Every chapter is who abuses who with power, and then how do the people unite, join together, and then take the power
You can equate
back.
that with today.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah.
And so tying that into our record, too, a lot of people who have heard it are like, oh, you went political, blah, blah, blah. And, like, it's not even just, like, you turn on CNN or MSN. But I tell them, like, I literally spend 5 days a week talking about the concepts of power, greed, corruption, and I work in one of the poorest areas of the city, so I see the different social class. So I'm like, it's literally my entire life.
Right.
So, of course, I wrote about it. But, yeah, that's my class. You're going to learn how to unite, and if you're the 1%ers, you're the enemy in my class.
Now, your last name is Hamilton.
Yes.
So they call you Hamilton.
Hamilton, they now know me.
They call you Dakota?
Yeah, they do, and I always I'm like, I don't know who that is. I don't know. That's a stupid name. Who would call themselves that? That's so arrogant. Yep. Yeah, I get called
Cracker.
I've been called White Devil, White Bastard.
What was the Ace Ventura White Devil? Like Quincioto or something
They
like that.
haven't called me that, but yeah, I've been called a White Devil. I've been called a White Bastard. Yeah, I've been called asshole, all that good stuff. It's
Teacher stuff.
It's never boring.
But by the end of the year, you usually have the class pretty much under your wing and doing. I mean, it's still the ghetto. It's still the hood.
Yeah.
And those kids are coming from, mostly single-parent homes, a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it's got to be rough, coming there because you're more of a father figure or
Yeah,
a big brother.
I
or
found,
something,
yeah. I don't just teach history. Yeah, I do have almost like a parent role, which I didn't ask for.
Right.
Counselor, just literally, I take on I wear 10 hats, and yeah.
That's great.
It's
to do.
exhausting,
That is
but
awesome,
I
though.
love it. I absolutely love it. I never
You
once
can tell by your posts. There's every once in a while you're like,
Do-
fuck this.
Oh, it's more than when I am like fuck this, it's fuck this out of love.
Right.
I want to shake him I'm trying to fucking help you.
Right.
Let me help you. But yeah, it's not I've had jobs where you wake up and you think, do I have sick days? Can I use them? And I never think that since I started teaching. I feel blessed.
Very cool.
But yeah, Joy Road for life.
313. But so Saturday Sanctuary, give us the breakdown.
Once again, what did it say? Doors at 7.
Doors at 7.
The Sanctuary in Hamtramck. It used to be Paychecks, if you don't recognize that name. Georgia Need, Fallen Stronger, Circle the Crown, and then we are up and we're headlining. I think we got a 75-minute set. We timed it. We're fucking going balls out. And when you pay the $10 to get in, you get a free copy of the record. The video should be out any day. I was telling you just before we walked in, so it should have been out a week or two ago, but when the director sent us the take, it's the guy who did our last video, Demon in You, and there's 3 shots where I'm standing in the background. I never heard him yell action. And I'm like, oh, I'm an asshole.
On your cell phone.
So, yeah, I'm just standing there like a moron. And so he fixes that, and then we realize, we sent him the old mix of the song. And Joe caught it. He's like, no, dude, it's that's the old version. So I was like, oh, my God, I sent him the wrong song. And then, so we thought we fixed it. We just realized today that when I sent him the new file for the most mastered track, nope, I sent him the wrong track again. It's my fault the video's not out yet.
He loves you guys, by the way.
Oh,
I'll
I
tell you right now,
keep
he loves
texting.
you.
I'm like, oh, hey, man. So, and I literally texted him just before I started talking to you, nope, this time. I know it's the right file. I'm sorry. But, yeah, we shot a video for Who's Your God, the single. I've seen a couple of people have seen the rough version, like Chris from Ava.
Is that the track that you sent me, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one. I'm going to play that right now.
Sweet.
We're going to play that right now, and then I'm also going to play the protest song.
Ooh, yeah. Let's fight the
and then
power.
we'll come back, and when we come back, we're going to have Slowfoot play us a couple tunes, and then join us back at the table. So are you ready?
Yeah. But the video will be out as soon as I stop being a moron. And visit us at newdayrevolutionband.com. And, yes, please, everybody, come out next Saturday. Let's make this, the show of the summer.
You're going to hang out for a while, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We
got some
want
more
to give
questions.
free CDs out to everybody.
Oh, there you go. All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes with Slowfoot right here on the Big and Bigger episode number 206, Cave Radio Broadcasting.
Yes. Yeah, so it turns out...
Rushing the street, we're crushing the weed.
Welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. This is episode number 206 here on Cave Radio. We talked with Dakota, Starr, earlier. He's the lead singer frontman for New Day Revolution. Kristen Inks called in. She's in the Ink magazine cover girl model contest, round 2. She's also a exquisite body art tattoo artist there, so look her up. And we got Slowfoot in the house, who's fresh off a gig already today, hanging out with us, and they're going to play us a couple tunes, and then they're going to join us at the table. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, for the third time in the Cave Radio studios on Big and Bigger. Hold on. Which one are you? Say that again.
Flyer Miles. Frequent Flyer Miles. Been here a couple times. We
Yeah,
love these guys.
Natty Ice. Oh, there you are, Al. I just saw you with that
good to play?
natty stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Slowfoot.
All right, this song is called Mexico Lindo. Got no sunshine on my cloudy day, and when the rain comes, will not wash you away. You never told me what I had done wrong. Now you're stuck in my head, woman, like some stupid love song. Every day of my life, you're always on my mind. One thing I know for sure, you left me begging for more. We all make mistakes. Some are small, some are great. We all need somebody to help pull our weight. So darling, if you hear me as I kneel before your grave, just remember it's our love that I tried to save. Every day of my life, you're always on my mind. One thing I know for sure, you left me begging for more. Sometimes I wonder that you never strayed from me. Would I still watch you drown, baby, or pull you to safety? As for your lover's body, well, they'll never find him dead. Sharks feed in shallow water. That night the tide was red, red. Every day of my life, you're always on my mind. One thing I know for sure, you left me begging for more. One for Al. Let's do a little Lonely Hearts Club for my buddy Al. He said this is his favorite song ever. He likes to light candles and take baths and listen to this song. That's all right, dude. So this song is called Lonely Hearts Club. Wow. That was a hell of a segue there, buddy. Yeah, you're fucking way to drop the pin in the foxhole, bro. All right, so this song's called Lonely Nights in the Bathtub. Lonely Hearts Club. Damn.
I love that song.
some
I'm
love
sorry.
making.
I
That's some baby-
love that song.
That's some baby making music right there.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
if you,
it is.
Bathtubs.
yeah, the theme of it is not quite baby making. It's more,
Coitus.
it's
Physical
more
act
like
of love.
warming up on your own for any. But yeah,
I got
it's
you.
that's a great song. I love that song.
All right, we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, Dumb Shit with Dawn. It's 8 o'clock, sweetie.
Oh snap! It gets earlier every week. It's usually 8:30, but we're pushing it up.
No, it's 8 o'clock.
Usually 8:30.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Listen.
You smoke a lot of pot.
I know, but it's 8 o'clock.
It's usually 8:30.
So you want to then sit down, guys? Fuck it.
No, we can do whatever you want.
Dakota, you pull up right there.
Yeah.
Whoo.
Yep.
Switch some seats around. We get Frank closer to me with that sexy ass
My
voice.
back.
Hey, Alan talking to me about. Never mind.
So Dakota, when you saw these guys walk in, did you think that's what you were going to hear?
No, not at all. Not at all. That was really good. What?
All right, so he got to drop the bombshell. He's a teacher. I'm an accountant.
You're an accountant.
Monday through Friday.
I need some tax work done.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of accounting.
Yeah. What if I'm getting audited? What country should I flee to?
Never
So
mind.
tell us a little bit.
Pull the Wesley Snipes. You're going to want to go to Uganda.
I wasn't expecting there, but
Who the fuck wants to
All
go to
right.
Uganda?
So
Oh
the
shit! Hold
extra
on.
told me
really
to
be
go.
known
That's right.
as the White Devil.
So, anyways, you're an accountant,
Hey.
and so your
You account.
daytime is very blah. So
Never a dull moment in
you have-
accounting.
Really?
No, I mean I work for a roofing company and it's busy right now.
So you do the accounting for a roofing company.
Yes,
Okay.
I keep I
Keep
do all
the
the
books.
do all the books and all
Is
that
it
stuff.
an Italian roofing company?
No, it's a nice Jewish roofing company actually.
They're just as bad.
Yeah,
Hold on to those
Well,
shingles.
we're Italian. We have a joke. It's like they're almost Italian.
They're almost Italian.
The Italians are the
Remember,
worst.
back in the day, the Italians and the Jews worked together as a team to take over New York, I think it was.
And they did it.
Yeah, they did. One of my favorite genres of
Mafia times.
mafia books are my favorite. I love
Mafia
like
times.
true crime.
Go figure.
True crime are my favorite. Is my like I like all that
that's
stuff.
his jam.
But mafia books, like I've read every single one of them.
I'm fascinated by it.
I did a book report years and years ago,
Nerd.
and yeah, I know. this is when you actually had to read a book to fucking do a book report. And they wanted to pick a historical figure. I don't know what drew me to him, but Al Capone is who I did the book report on.
Well, did you have to stand up in front of the class and you're
Yep.
like, okay, so these fucking
Yeah,
guys
these
right
fucking
there, they got they rub you out if you ain't straight
Then I
with
had
the,
to move
with
to
the books.
Chi-Town to fucking get away from the people that was trying to kill me. No, but I'm reading through the book, and halfway through the book, he hooks up with this dude named Polak Joe Saltis, Saltis. Well, my last name is Shaltis, Shaltis.
Yeah.
So there was a story when I was younger that my dad told me that when we came to America, when his dad came to America, he was a little boy, and half the family went to Chicago, half the family went to Detroit, and they added an H to our name. It was Saltis was our name. And then now it's Shaltis. So they Americanized it or whatever. So I'm like, is this motherfucker related to us? And my dad
What
was
was
like,
it, Cotton Candy Saltis or something like that? What was his name?
my dad, Brownie.
No, not your dad. The guy with the book in the book.
It was salt caramel.
Polak Joe.
Polak
Salt
Joe
caramel.
Saltis.
Polak
Joe.
Joe Saltis. No, my old man's name, his name when they came over, his dad in Lithuania, his name was Bruno. Bruno Saltis. When they came here, they couldn't fucking read the writing that was on because it was
Yeah.
cryptic.
Or they're just fucking with them.
Whatever.
So they added another letter because they couldn't
no,
read
they
it?
just they
Brown.
were. It looked like Brownie, so they started calling him. They were like Brownie Shaltis.
Oh, okay.
So my fucking grandfather's name was Brownie Sheltis, so he decided to name his son Brownie Sheltis. So my dad's name was Brownie Sheltis Jr.
Wow.
Like, thank God they didn't fucking do a third, man.
I'm Junior. My middle name's Gasper, bro.
Gasper?
Like the friendly ghost, but with a G. Yeah,
Gasper?
that's a family name.
I feel so normal.
My first name's Francis. Yeah, Junior. Jr.
My nephew's the fourth.
You sure you're
He's
not
like
French?
a general, though.
No, I'm sure-
Francis Gaspier?
No, dude.
Grimaldi?
No, I'm not French. Thanks a lot.
French Italian? Francis Gaspier.
So yeah, so I'm probably related to not like the Suave family that I was married into.
Rico.
Oh, really?
But this was a real member
Like
of my
the shampoo?
family. Yeah, the swab. Remember we talked about this.
Dude, I don't remember what I had for lunch.
It was the swab. Remember you and that fucking guitar player laughed for a half hour because you were like,
Yeah,
when I buy Suave.
It's $2 a bottle, and you get all flavors of fruit.
Yeah, it's like 5 in 1.
Dude,
Yeah.
the strawberry is amazing.
Thank you.
It makes your hair smell.
It's like herbal essence for poor people.
Herbal essence.
Yeah, exactly.
So Slowfoot
Hi.
in the house.
Hi.
Introduce yourselves, the 3/5 of you that are here.
Go from that end.
I'm Mike. I'm the guitar player who's slapping that box earlier.
Playing the maracas. What is that called?
Cajon.
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 He's a
Cajon.
box slapper.
If you had two, would they be cajonas?
They would be, yeah.
By all-
And then you wouldn't want to slap them.
By all rules,
You
yeah.
slap yourself in the
Who wants to
cajons.
slap my cojones?
And Mr. Beer Spiller.
Chris, yeah, beer spiller,
Beer
extraordinaire.
Chris with a K.
Yeah, Chris with a K.
K-R-I-S.
Yeah, bass player. I was actually playing the bass.
You were actually playing the bass.
Yeah.
And then you are...
My name's Frank Grimaldi. I was the one that made fun of Chris for spilling the beer, and I sing and play the guitar in Slowfoot.
So you got a lot better. That guitar, man.
I was sick last time you saw me. That's what he's talking about.
Well, no, and not that
Well, you were
weren't-
playing acoustic last time, too. I thought you played great.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not
I forgot the
saying
last
that
time I
you-
played guitar in here.
Yeah, you were down. You sat down there where Dakota was, and you sang.
No, he was right here.
Was he? Yeah, you were right here. Oh, that's right.
That's all coming back to
That's right,
me.
you were sitting with
Snowstorm.
Yeah.
Snowstorm. Redstone Souls were here.
Yes, that's
Dude,
right.
What a fucking...
Yeah, they were crazy.
They're
So by the
They
way,
had, like, 2 giant stacks in here and shit.
by the way, October 12th, if y'all ain't busy,
If and we ain't busy.
if and you ain't busy, Cave Radio's 6-year anniversary party, which Dakota, your band New Day Revolution, played the 5th anniversary party.
and it was really fun.
6th anniversary party at the Loving Touch. 3 of the 4 bands are settled. We have Al.
Red Zone Souls that we just talked about. The Lows and Avalon Black.
Out of Flint.
And a band to be named.
To be named.
Possibly.
So close.
I know. I come so close, man.
So close.
So, yeah, we...
What are you guys driving at here?
Do you want to go to our party?
Yeah, you want to come to
You
our
guys want
party?
to go?
Like,
It's going to be really
gonna be,
fun.
like, a lot of
All right, I'll go.
You can like just hang out with us.
Who likes
Dude,
to
I
listen.
usually have scented boobs.
I like.
She does, actually.
She does.
She throws a little scent out.
People are
Will you
always...
like clip the
sniffing-
Glade car freshener on?
Plug
your
in.
No, they're a little
look
more
Look how big
fancier.
that motherfucker
Fancier.
are. She does this. She takes the boobs and she spreads it down there. And
Puts like a
That's
lemon
not
wedge.
what I do.
It's with a twist.
I thought that's
Put
what
a
you
lemon
did.
wedge in there.
No,
Titties with a
it's a
twist.
secret.
Lemon and
It's a
orange.
secret.
Citrus.
Slithery snake.
So, Slowfoot,
Come
what do
play
you,
with us.
you talked about the Larry McRae gig that you guys did just a couple months ago.
That was a while ago, December. I don't know. It was a while
A
ago.
few months ago.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys have been up to. You got any new music out?
We do. We just put together that song earlier that you heard, Mexico Lindo, was actually a song that Mike's friend, or I guess my friend too, I hate to say it like that, but Chuck Moberg wrote when they were on Jam Sandwich together. So, so that is like a reincarnation of that song. We're putting that together, and we've got a couple new songs from Pete coming. I've got a couple new songs, new originals we're working on. We're actually pushing real hard to get into the studio and record a full-length album here. We shot for June and missed, and we're shooting for July. And, you know, it might push back again, but we want everything to be right. You know, we don't want to rush into it. We have, like, 7 songs ready.
You guys don't have an album out yet, or an EP or anything?
Nothing. We have a CD we sell. It's live tracks that were recorded at Callahan's. They're not mixed or mastered. It's just we were playing that Crowfoot gig and we wanted to sell something, which we did. We sold a shit ton of stuff at that show. It was awesome. So there it goes to show you, kids, make merchandise.
I got to ask you because Eric and I were talking about this last week, and maybe the week before that, because I'm the Arts Beats and Eats whore of the show, and you basically announced that you were playing Arts Beats and Eats.
I did. I can't tell you what day we're playing. Apparently.
Oh, is it okay? Because I'm all over Jamie all the time on this. I'm like, okay, who's headline? She's like, I can't tell you. I can't tell. I'm like, come on.
It's like July, mid-July before she
Usually July 1st, I think, is when they
We need to
release
get her
it.
in here.
Yeah, we're waiting on our agreement sheet, and she said, "Do not post." She told me the date and time we're playing. Not the stage, but I don't. Maybe
Right.
she just does the same. But yeah, she gave us a date and time. She goes, "Do not announce when you're playing." until I give you the go.
So it was okay that you announced that you were playing it.
I already did. Pandora doesn't go back in the box. She
Right.
didn't say anything about that, but she said, "Do not tell anybody when."
Okay.
Because I got a hold of Al. I screenshotted. I'm like,
Yeah,
how the fuck do these guys know already?
Yeah, I saw it too, and I was like, uh-oh.
Not that we're the first to know, but we usually
got-
know right as soon as it happens.
So I was here that day that I played acoustic, and I just said something about Arts Beats and Eats.
Because was she here that night?
No. I just said something about Arts Beats and Eats, and he goes, "Talk to me off air."
Okay. Yeah.
And I hit him up the next day, and he gave me her phone number, and I text her, and honestly, she sent back. She goes, you got to just fill out an application, schmuck. Basically, is
Yeah.
what she said. I was like, okay, so I did. And if you got us the gig, thank you. And
I mean, there is a process to it all. I mean, I would like to think that I have some kind of influential.
Al
I'm
is
sure
the-
you do in a sense.
We got the
though.
Running Youngs in
I'm
last
sure you
year.
do in a
I mean,
sense.
Al is the Arts Beats and Eats. He puts together like a pie chart of the shit he's going to
Yeah, I
do,
have
so
a
he can
schedule.
hit all the.
Well, I want to see all you
stages.
guys. You know what I mean? When all you guys are playing, like that's my chance to give back. So I go all 4 days. I find all the, I'll grab
It's
you
fun
before
too,
you guys
man.
go on, take a selfie, post it, and support local music. Like I'm
I kind
always
of miss it
preaching to
being in
everybody
Pontiac.
else.
I miss it being in Pontiac.
I never went to it.
I don't mind it being in Royal. I
don't
never
mind it
did
being in
either.
Royal Oak either. Well, I live in
Royal
Waterford,
Oak
so
is more-
Pontiac's.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
easy way to get to Pontiac.
Correct. Well, no, I
I
was
mean,
going to say Royal Oak.
75, but Royal Oak is.
There's nowhere good to park.
Well, actually,
Don't they
talk
have
to me off
bad
air about
water?
that because I park about a block away every time.
I want to come park. Well, I don't know how. We never played it, so I don't know what it's like.
Well, you'll get
the logistics of it.
Yeah,
you know?
you'll get golf cart load in.
You got to drive down the railroad tracks in one of those sweet trucks. I hope we get the stage with the railroad crossing.
Dude,
in
those
it.
are Joe Jabber. Every time he plays, it never fails during his set. The train goes by and goes.
We're just gonna do.
the song.
We're gonna do a 30-minute set of just Mystery Train.
Right.
Train. Just wait for it. Train.
But yeah, it's. Yeah, I mean, have you gone though? You've gone?
I've been there plenty of times. Hatchet Men was a band of buddies of ours, and we watched them play down there. Me and Chris had a band when we were way younger called Counterculture, and we went to Arts Beats and Eats. We was in Pontiac, and we just started the band. I was like, we're getting our asses into Arts Beats and Eats this year. We're going to play this year. The festival had already started. Well, we were young, 15, 16, And we go and we're playing. We end up sitting in with some reggae band, and the next day we played a private party, and this guy ended up being one of our biggest supporters, best fans. He goes, you just come up, you guys. I love you guys. I run a stage, just outside of Arts Beats and Eats at a bar. Do you guys want to play it tomorrow? And we were like,
It's called Joe's Sneak and Peek.
it was called the Mill Street
yeah.
Bar, and it's just outside the fest. So technically, but 2 years in a row, we played Arts Beats and Eats, and we go on Friday, and we're like, we're getting into it. Which
Right.
and now I'm like, you're dumb, but we did it. I don't know.
See, I went back when it was downtown, and it was the Michigan Taste Fest,
Yeah, it was Taste Fest.
and that was a pretty sweet setup too.
It was
And
right in Midtown.
yeah, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I remember seeing Real Big Fish live for free, and
Real
that was
Big
pretty
Fish,
sweet.
man.
I love those guys.
Think I'll get myself a beer.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great band, crowd participation wise. So they had all everybody on this side of this dude right here. I want you all to say this. Everybody on this side of that dude. I want you to say that. And the crowd was going nuts, and it was a good time.
Real Big Fish, huh?
Yep.
I never seen him. Saw Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Not quite the same.
I saw him but that was weird fucking names of bands. Real Big Fish,
Right.
Toad the Wet Sprocket. I saw them at Red Rocks. My only time ever at Red Rocks.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to Red
I would
Rock
like
so
to go
bad.
there.
I wouldn't even care what show.
I didn't even care. It was like Toad the Wet Sprocket. I think they had one good song.
I've never
That
heard of
song?
that band.
Yeah, it's
It sounded like a website you'd get blocked at school for going to or
Was
something.
it like something of the ocean? Like step on the ocean.
I don't
Billy Ocean?
No, it wasn't Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen. Yeah, it wasn't Billy Ocean.
That'd have been sweet to see at Red Rocks.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
Mike just saw Humphreys McGee at Red Rocks. What, when
That
would
was,
you go?
that was last year.
That still
They
counts.
were at Red Rocks this past weekend, and I'm mad that I didn't fly to Colorado and see it.
Very cool. So what do you guys got coming up?
All right, so we got a gig.
You played today.
Played today at ABC Harley Davidson in Waterford, and then we have a gig next Friday at Crescent Lake Inn in Waterford. No cover. We're playing with good friends of ours halfway there. They do rock, dub, reggae kind of stuff. So they're going to open the show. We're going to close it out. It's just a little local watering hole. It's a $1 cover, $1 to get into Crescent Lake Inn. The money goes to help.
You get a free CD with it.
I'll give you a CD, but it won't be free at that point because of the $1. revenue
dollars
he'll give it to you
door
for free.
cover. It's a
revenue
different
recognition.
Thing. Different thing.
Well, it's okay.
No, it's not free. How about that?
Just ask for the
$1
CD, and I
per
might
CD.
give it to you. You Big Poppy, I'll give you 3 CDs and a T-shirt. Not
You have
for
to
free,
give me
though.
2 T-shirts so I can sew them together to make one. Because I know you don't have a 3X.
I think we got.
We get one. We ordered 3 Sheltie size ones.
Yeah, but they might be gone. You think that you buy 3XL shirts and that nobody's gonna buy them, and then it's just like.
Listen, fat guys.
Apparently, the entire offensive line of the Lions came to our last gig
Fat guys
because
like music too.
Yeah.
fat people like shirts
That-
too.
I consistently get yelled at by our drummer because I never had ordered those shirts, and those are consistently what we get asked for. I go, I got an extra large. Like, try that.
Okay,
Like, people
so
just
you
look
can-
at me like, no.
You can have
Look
this
like a lumpy
size
sack of potatoes in that thing.
Yeah, you can have this size billboard walking around with your logo on it, or you can have this size billboard. With
I,
your
for
logo
some
on it.
reason, bought us a whole bunch of smalls that we have plenty of still.
So for our first run of shirts for our last
Everyone wants
band,
girl fans, but
so
We want them so bad, but
we
they're
got
not there.
Our girl shirts
Not
got
there.
printed, and we did ladies shirts, American Apparel, and men's shirts were Gildan. And the American Apparel, like the medium was like big enough to fit your Pomeranian,
Right.
And like I could just see like us just crushing these women's souls as they ask for a small because they're like, we know we wear small, and we
all
give it.
stretched
It's like
out.
a small shirt was like literally big enough to hold your premature baby. It'd
They
be
squeeze
tight.
it on. It says slow. It's all stretched out.
But it wrapped around nicely. I mean,
Is
they were
that
good
a
shirts.
psychedelic shirt?
the S and the T are on the opposite ends of the boobs, so it just says low foo.
Low foo. All right, sorry. What are we doing?
We're having fun. Man.
So, July. Hold on. Where's my phone? Let me just pull up the old calendar.
I like
don't
the
wanna
Dirty
miss anything.
Basement Blues shirt.
I
you
do
got.
too.
I have been locked out of my house for 4 days. I'm living out of a suitcase.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I met Frank, were you in the band? Dirty Basement Blues.
Yep.
I met you guys. We lost the whole recording of the first show.
Oh, that's right.
He was on with Six and Nick, and like the fucking computer midway through, something got tripped.
Like restarted.
No, it wasn't like it. Just something happened to the recording. Like I couldn't find the recording anywhere.
It was the one night we had our videographer come with us,
You said, yeah.
and like he had HD video of everything, and I was like, we can just get the audio stream. They said no problem, and sure as shit, they're like, he's like, this has never happened, and
Never,
and
dude.
we've
We've been
lost
beauty-
your whole show.
We've been doing
beauty of
we've
what we
done,
do.
We've done
If it's-
10,000 plus shows here.
If it's storming out, all of a sudden the power will flick, which means the computer just went and shut off. The server will shut off. It's fun.
Bullshit.
All right, so here we go. July 27th, we're playing. I'll start over. Friday night, the 28th, we're playing at Crescent Lake in Waterford. If you're over there, $1 cover, free CD for Eric if you come. Tommy Stock, we're playing Tommy Stock in Lake Orion on July 27th. We're playing the Saturday night.
Sponge,
It
man.
hasn't been announced yet, but the headliner of the festival is Sponge, and the way the concert poster's drawn up, it looks like we're direct support for Sponge on the main stage on Saturday. I could totally be wrong, but
we're probably at noon.
As of right now, you're on.
well, the poster shows us direct. Like the next biggest name on the poster is us under Sponge, so that's how they generally work. I think so. August 3rd, we're playing "I Choose the Blues" in Davison. Let's see here. What else we got? We're playing the River Days. It's in Waterford. It's called Dare to Inspire. They've been doing it for like 4 or 5 years now. Started off totally tiny. It started off as like waterway preservation for Clinton River watershed. They painted a mural on a bridge. We all go kayaking through the Clinton River, and they cleaned up this area real nice. And they've been painting this mural for like 5 years. It's starting to get really big, really cool. Guys go down there in waders and stare and paint all day.
Wow.
Or all weekend. So that's a free festival. It's called Dare to Inspire. We'll be playing there, I believe, on the 25th, which would be a Sunday in August. Yep. And what else have we got? November 1st, we're playing a Halloween show in Pontiac at the Pontiac Little Arts Theater. It's called The Platte. Really cool room. Been around since 1860. Cool. Played there with Skeeto Valdez and the Mighty Fun House.
Skeeto Valdez.
About a month ago. That was a really cool room. So what we got going now, we're trying to write songs and get this record going. We're working with Peter J., formerly the audio engineer at Callahan's Music Hall in Auburn Hills. They recently closed down.
Again, man, for good this time, though, dude.
I got to open for so many cool acts in that place. Anna Popovich, Devin Allman, Walter Trout. Like, just the list goes on and on and on. We did Royal Southern Brotherhood, Joanne Shaw Taylor.
The place had great
I
sound,
wanna
just
miss
a
that place.
horrible location.
Yeah, like people would be like, "I went to Callahan Muffler.
Yeah.
We thought it was weird you were playing in the muffler store." And I was like,
I was looking for Tommy Boy. We're at Callahan Auto Parts.
"Yeah,
Anyone can take a piece of shit and guarantee it.
you get a good look at your butcher by sticking your head up his ass."
But I'd rather take his word for it.
It's a cow's ass, I think. A cow's ass, not the butcher.
Listen, you get a good look at your butt. Never mind.
Wait.
Not here, but right here.
The greatest movies. You know what's funny, man, is the last 2 chicks I've dated, none of them, they're like, what are you talking? Because I live in movie references. You do too.
Yeah, older ones.
I don't.
Older, like 90s, 80s.
Is that the reason it ended for both of them?
No, but probably.
If
I
you
understand
told
that.
someone, everyone go, I get. Yeah. No one would go, you're being ridiculous.
You don't need to put up with that, dude. You're better than that.
That's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
I was like, I had a recent bout of terrible diarrhea, like the worst
Cool.
worst diarrhea ever.
2 practices got canceled.
So I
really?
went into work finally on Tuesday, and I was like, you know that scene from Dumb and Dumber? And one of my coworkers goes, "No, I don't like Jim Carrey." And I was like, you've never seen it?
was Jeff
Like in
Daniels.
passing?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't Jim Carrey. It was Jeff Daniels.
No, but she didn't watch the movie. Whatever.
The way she said it, too, is like she maybe heard of it and was like, I'm making a point to not see
Yeah,
it.
she made a conscious decision to not watch it.
Fuck her.
I threw my TV away because it was on. I was like, "What? You've never like Ben Affleck?" But I saw a couple of his films.
Yeah, everyone makes a few good.
Right.
Except
That
for
one.
Ben
is-
Affleck.
That was
So
funny.
Dumber and Dumberer.
The third iteration.
Not so good.
Is that the-
I didn't watch that one.
Wait, are we talking like the one that was the prequel or the
The prequel.
That
There's a
was-
sequel?
When they were stupid
Yeah,
kids.
they made
They're in the sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're in the sequel.
Yeah.
And it wasn't very
The
good.
badass from
was
NCIS Los Angeles was in it.
that was a prequel.
The prequel one,
Yeah,
I'll
fucking,
admit,
Diggs or what?
Deeks.
Deeks, yeah.
My girlfriend
I
loves
did
him. It's
laugh
terrible.
when Bob Saget's like, there's shit everywhere.
Bob Saget's hilarious.
Shit makes me laugh.
Dude, the one of the best dads, TV dads ever, like prim and proper, and is the dirtiest fucking dude
Yeah,
ever to
Super
walk
dirty.
the face of this earth.
the aristocrats joke.
Yeah, that's what made us all go, oh shit, Bob Saget's.
Well,
messed up.
what was the movie? Half Baked. When
Yeah.
he's like, "Have you
I
ever
sucked
sucked
dick for coke.
Yeah.
I seen him.
You
ever
see,
suck
they just had
dick
an
for
article
marijuana?
about somebody who had a meth-addicted attack squirrel. It was like straight out of Half Baked.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alabama man.
I posted
They're
it.
one up in
it's on
Florida.
Big and Bigger. It's on the Big and Bigger page.
It's hard to one up Florida, man.
Alabama's been knocking out the wins for
Alabama.
crazy a lot lately.
You
They're kinda
got
taking
a
the lead.
wheel in the
All right,
ditch.
we're gonna take a real quick break. When we come back, Dumb Shit with Dawn. Like I said, you guys, we want your participation, but just kind of let her. She'll get the answer. It just takes her a minute.
So she
I'm
told
right
she
here,
told me
Eric.
before we
I'm
came.
right here.
She told me before we came back in and played that she asked Dawn on the show, but she's really a doctor.
Dawn is
I
one
am.
of the smartest
She
women
told
I've ever
us.
met. But
So
But I
did.
think
she's
dumb
been
shit with
drinking-
Dawn.
She's been
I
drinking
did.
all day.
I think dumb shit with Dawn's hurting her feelings.
have.
Like inside, deep inside, I feel like she's really
It really
like
isn't,
it's
but
beginning
you
to
are
crack.
so
She's beginning to
sweet.
crack.
The only people that think that are you and Augie.
That's why.
You're so
I was just
nice.
kidding. I was playing it up for radio. Root for radio. Thank you.
All right,
you.
we'll be back. We're gonna play which Sick Love or Pray. Which one?
That's why we pray.
Sick Love is good.
Sick Love. Yeah, especially
Not
since
that-
Al just
not
fucking
you say
ruined
was
it.
Not
it-
MC
who
Hammer
was-
pray. It's not that one.
Was that MC Hammer? Or was that the
Yeah, it was MC Hammer. wasn't
chorus line? Who was that one guy?
Wasn't it Hammer that did that song?
think
Pray.
so.
That's why
Oh.
we pray.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I thought that was the Stompers.
What?
Wasn't there Stomper? Wasn't there a church?
Don't go to break just yet.
Wait,
Let's get to the bottom of this.
isn't there?
Tell us
there
about
was
the
a, there
Stompers.
was
Stomp is a
Stomp.
name of a like a.
there was a guy who sang
Broadway.
that, and
Where
I
they
thought
bang
he
on
sang,
trash cans
Yeah,
and shit.
they stomp.
Yeah, we used to do that in the kitchen.
No,
No.
there was a guy who sang music, and he was a stomper too, and a church guy. What do they call them? Pastor?
Sure.
Yeah. And he did one of those songs.
When?
Stomp.
Stomp?
Was
That's
it?
why we stomp. Stomp! That one?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a few minutes. New Day Revolution,
You
Sick
know what I'm
Love.
talking about,
You
jackass.
can catch them Saturday night at the Sanctuary. $10 cover. 4-band Circle the Crown, Georgia Need, and Fallen Stronger will be there. This is Sick Love.
Hold on. Kirk Franklin.
There's a rage, there's a hate, there's a place for pain. and here comes the floor. Now come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Too drunk to fight. I'm too drunk to stand. Took the wrong turn. Should've called a cab. On my way home. Should've had a plan. Can't find my keys, goddammit. I'm too drunk to stand. I walk alone. There's no one by my side. Can't tell if this is heaven or hell. I can't get you off my mind. Don't know what life's thinking. I know everything will be fine. I know one day you'll come back to me in these dreams of mine. You know what I feel. I can't take this anymore. I know that I'm real. This won't be life before. When I wake up from this dream of mine, and I realize you were never there, and I'm just wasting my time. Well, I pull myself together, strap some shoes on my feet, grab my keys and I'm out the door, and there you're staring at me. You know what I feel. I can't take this anymore. I know that I'm real. This won't be life before.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Czechoslovakian?
Trap. That's correct.
It is one of those. It's an anal butt plug that's shaped in a cone that is super small for men, Czechoslovakian men.
What?
Czechoslovakian. Czechoslovakian.
From Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia.
That's phenomenal. It's
Yeah.
time for Dumb Shit with Dawn.
Did you say hi to your mom? For me?
Welcome back, everybody,
Earlier?
to Cave Radio Broadcasting. www.crbradio.com.
What?
I don't know. Something new.
What kind?
I'm stoned. I really hit that pen.
Is that like
Break.
the Indian people?
I do not know. With the dot, the dot or the feathers?
Dots, obviously.
That was dots.
I know, right?
All right.
Oh
Welcome
my
back
God.
to Cave Radio Broadcasting. Big and Bigger, episode number 206. We got Slowfoot. We got Dakota Starr from New Day Revolution. Kristen Hinks called in earlier, but right now, it's everybody's favorite time. Dumb Shit with Dawn. You ready, Dawn? I got 20 questions for you.
Okay.
She said during break that she's going to get 13.
By the way, if for some reason
Come talking to that
live
mic like you
feed-
fucking have
no,
done
not
this
for
before.
this one. But if for some reason the live feed is a little shaky, it's because Dawn, for the second week in a row, forgot the tripod at home.
And iRig.
Yep. Damn it. Thanks, Dawn.
We were here plenty of time. We could have got it,
All right.
but no. Oh.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Question number 1.
Dawn.
In which state would you find Mount Rushmore? In which state would you find Mount
Hold
Rushmore?
on. Wyoming,
No.
Utah,
No.
Nevada.
No. No.
Hold on. Montana,
No.
Mount Rushmore.
You're in the kind of in the region a little bit.
You're in the right country.
Thank you. Hold on. So Mount Rushmore
There's 2 states
is 4 presidents
Yes.
4 presidents. Yes, you got those.
carved
you don't-
on a building.
rock.
No, on a rock.
Not- yep, not on a building.
That part's right.
Which state?
It's not Wyoming. I
No.
want it to be there.
Why? Oh,
Because that's what I said.
I think if you say it a couple more times, it does move.
Yeah.
Yep. I think if you say it the third time, it'll probably be right.
So the state is
Oh,
the
and now
state
it's Wyoming.
is
Dun, 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 dun.
Arkansas,
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Arkansas. We're like, you're in the right area. She's like, Florida.
Arkansas.
Well, that was
All right, here's question number 2.
I was
What is
thinking
the
outside my
what is
box.
the Spanish word for a afternoon nap or rest?
fiesta.
Say what?
Yeah.
Is that Russian?
Fiesta. Fiesta.
That-
Farasta?
that's the Spanish word for party.
Oh,
It's halfway in your head. I think
You're almost
it's
there.
called
you're confusing.
If you change one letter in that word, you got
I
it.
think you're confusing
One
a
letter?
Nap. You're
One
confusing a
letter.
nap with a party.
A nap.
Similar things.
Are they the same? I need a nap. Oh, let's go to a party. Okay. If I change one letter,
One letter in that word, fiesta, you'll get this word.
fiesto.
Yep.
Change the first letter.
Siesta.
Yes.
I'm not giving you
No
credit for that,
points.
You know what?
We just wanted
One
you
letter
to know
away. Come on.
though. What is who is better known as Agent 007?
Bonds.
Bill Bonds?
Bonds.
Bill Bonds? Barry Bonds?
Bonds.
Bail bondsman.
Bill. No. John Bond. No. Jim Bond. James. James Bond.
All right.
I'll give you that one.
James Bond.
Who wore red coats in the Revolutionary War? Who wore the red coats?
Alyssa says, yes, Fiesto. Give her half.
I agree.
Who wore the red coats in the Revolutionary War?
They were the.
Don't look at the history guy.
I don't even know what that means. He's Zeppelin, I see. All right, so the Revolutionary War,
Wrong guy.
the ones in the red were. Hold on.
There was 2 sides fighting in the
Confederate.
war.
They were coming.
The Confederates?
The Germans.
The Confederates were the Civil War.
Civil War.
Fucking Germans in the Revolution, dude.
You need to
Hold
take that
on.
class.
Who?
All right.
The Revolutionary War was between two sides.
South and North.
No, that's the Civil War. The Revolutionary War was like 100 years before
One
that.
person is wearing
So what?
red.
What?
Physical graffiti.
You know what?
sign.
This is unnecessary.
Immigrant
No,
song.
It's a
just
hint.
look at his shirt.
The evening of Led Zeppelin.
They're very
Where's the
good.
flag?
They're very good. Very, very good.
Hello.
A lot
Oh.
of little bottles.
Cheerio, mate.
Pip, pip. Chim,
England.
chim chiroo.
The
The
English.
British.
The Brits.
Brits wore the red.
Chim chimney. Chim chiroo.
Okay, so who did they go against?
The settlers.
The
Pilgrims.
13 colonies.
There's a teacher
Remember the
over here, his
Pilgrims?
head's gonna
America.
explode.
Remember the Pilgrims?
Okay.
Thanksgiving?
All right.
Confusion.
What do you call movement of air across the earth?
Wind.
I was trying to trick you there.
Fluffer.
Bringing the stunt cock.
You know what? That's unnecessary, Ellen. I can have a moment, please.
Float like a butterfly, sting, like a bee,
bumblebee.
was whose motto?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. McQueen. In that Disney movie.
No.
All right, hold on.
Lightning McQueen.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
That was a boxer.
What was his name?
We'll take one of two names.
Mohammed. Right?
That's part of it.
Close.
Ali.
All right.
I told you guys she'd get it.
Skip Deed says, was it over when the Germans
Hold
bombed
on.
Pearl Harbor?
You know what? Hey, my grandma was born on Pearl Harbor, December 7th,
Skip Deeds came out to see me karaoke.
1930.
He didn't
Ask
did he
me that.
karaoke?
Yeah.
All right.
Love you, Skip.
God.
What are the teams at Notre Dame called? What's the mascot at Notre Dame called?
Notre Dame. It's not the Hunchback.
No, he just burned to
The
death.
Notre
died in a recent fire.
Dame.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Hold on,
Hunchback.
I don't know actually. Hold on.
What is the mascot?
They're gold, right?
Yeah, the Domers, the Golden Domers. But what's the mascot of
What are
the
their
team?
team names?
I don't fucking know.
It's a racial slur.
It is actually.
Very.
It's very
It's
offensive.
a racial slur.
Sort of.
All right,
Don't
hold
say
on,
it.
stop.
Don't say anything.
Cut the feeds.
I'm not gonna slur racially.
That way.
It's a bad euphemism.
Notre Dame. Hold on. All right, so
Can you picture what the mascot looks like?
it's a guy. It's a
Cha-cha-cha-cha.
little guy. It's a
Yeah.
little
What
guy.
kind of little guy?
It's a little leprechaun, Irish guy.
Okay. And what is he doing?
He's fighting
Uh-huh.
the Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll give you half on that one.
Thank you.
After me, Lucky Charms.
All right. What are the letters B, C, K, H, and M? What are they called? What are those letters called?
Types of letters are they?
What type of letter is B, C, K, H, and M?
Types of letters. Hold on. I didn't even know there were types of letters.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
if you
two
watch
types.
Wheel of Fortune,
There's two
you know
types.
there's types of letters.
Vowels and consonants.
Okay.
Consonants.
Oh, there you go.
You gave her a hint, though.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh God.
Was Julius Caesar
you.
Greek, Egyptian, or Roman?
Roman.
Good job.
Numerals. I just had to say it. I don't even know why.
What
just
three
wants to come
states
out.
start with the letter C? Two of them have been mentioned already on Big and Bigger tonight. Which three states start with the letter C?
States.
States.
It is
Not Czechoslovakia.
Connecticut.
Connecticut, which is the only one that hasn't been mentioned tonight.
Connecticut. California.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And hold on a second. I'm trying to look at a map and it's not working.
It's the one that Al didn't get either.
Weed. Who said weed? Cannabis.
Yeah, the state of cannabis.
State of cannabis, which is what we're all.
What is the capital of cannabis?
See,
What is-
see. Why don't I know it?
Rocky Mountain High.
Son of my goddamn shoulders,
Rocky
John Denver.
Mountain High. Help me, somebody.
John Denver was
What?
full of
It
shit.
starts.
Colorado.
Oh, there we go.
Denver Broncos.
I'm giving you half because that was horrible.
My favorite.
I got
Dude,
Schultz is kicking me
stupid.
over here because I'm trying to help you.
And I'm not even listening.
You're making her feel bad.
From what movie is the song?
Movie.
Yeah, thank you. What movie is the song "Tomorrow" from?
Annie.
Good job.
Shut up.
Dude,
I know.
not even a
I know,
second of
Alan.
hesitation on
What
that.
is she, little what?
Orphan Nanny.
Oh, yeah.
What are the 4 strokes in swimming called?
Wow. It is the breaststroke,
My favorite.
the backstroke,
Okay, that's 2. 2 more.
butterfly stroke,
Yeah.
3.
and the free stroke.
Oh, nice.
Freestyle. Good job, Don.
Way to go.
Right.
I didn't think you'd get that one.
Yeah,
Freestyle's
so-
the hard one. It's kind of the.
It's a freestyle.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What
Stroke.
city is better known as the Windy City?
No, Chicago.
See, I said she'd get it, guys.
2
You
of
gotta
those
give
are
us
states,
like
Don.
Almost listed states.
this. Mick Jagger is the lead singer of which band?
Mick Jagger.
Is the lead singer
not
of which?
Slowfoot.
Aerosmith? No, that's Steven Tyler. He is the. Hold on, I know this.
Maroon 5.
No. Mick
Catch up.
Jagger is the singer. Hold on.
Billy Joel.
No, I know this. Hold on.
not
Stop
Nickelback.
talking to
80s
me.
Joel.
We only play 80s.
It is. I don't even like him. He's got a big mouth.
It does. It's their symbol, actually.
I'm trying to feel you, it's whoever's looking at me.
What?
On the video. She's trying to connect through Facebook.
Mick Jagger is the singer. Hold on.
You have to start me up and never stop.
I know.
Original duck face.
If I had my phone, I just
Red
looked him up
shirt.
on the video or the jukebox. Hold on.
Got a jukebox? When did we fucking
Where did we get a
At the
jukebox
bar.
at?
At the bar is a jukebox, and I just looked him up.
When did we get a
Mick
bar?
Jagger is the singer of. Come on, help me.
Tumbling Rocks.
He's in the Keith Richards band.
I know.
Tumbling
I don't remember.
Rocks.
I can't think of it right
No,
this
is
second.
the
You
best
gotta.
hint
You gotta.
can get right here. Listen to
I
Eric.
know.
Listen to Eric.
Hold on. Just
Tumbling
let me come back to this
Rocks.
one. Tumbling rocks.
Maybe down a hill.
Tumble and die.
Papa
Rolling
was a-
Stones.
There you go.
Oh my God,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
dude!
All right.
Small
What-
band.
What is the largest class of animals on Earth?
Mammal.
Okay, but that's not right.
Oh,
There's more than just mammals on this Earth. There's fish. There's birds. There's
Lizards.
amphibians, reptiles,
What is
insects.
the-
What's the largest class of animal on this Earth? Which has the most species tied to it?
6 says, I'm sending you the answer with my mind.
send it to me.
Send it hard.
Send it.
Please.
Poke it. Hold on. Okay, so listen. So, is it like
You got 3 after this one. What is the largest class of animals?
God, I don't even. I want to see the classes in my mind.
I'm sure it is.
So it's like
mammal.
mammal.
I just gave you the answer in those 6 that
No,
I
you
gave.
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I said there
What
was.
did you say?
There's fish. There's birds. There's amphibians, reptiles, insects, mammals.
Invertebrates.
Amphibians.
What?
Amphibians.
Amphibians? No, that's not right.
All right, so mammals.
Insects. You said mammals first. Insects is the correct answer.
Oh, and 6 said
Fucking
insect,
bugs.
too. You didn't pick it up.
Insects. You didn't pick it up. All right, 3 more. What do the Lakers, Dodgers, Kings, and Clippers have in common?
They're all from the same place.
Yep.
Okay.
What is
Next
that
question.
place?
All right, so the New York Dodgers. No, is that no? The Dodgers are That's the Mets in the Jets.
Dude, 6 is killing me. He's going, it's still on the last one. He's like, insect, question mark, fish, black folks, lots of black folks.
Hold on. Say all those names one more time.
The Lakers, Dodgers, Kings, and Clippers.
Ooh, L.A.
Yes.
L.A.
I'm giving you half on that one because New York, really?
No,
All right.
that was on the
New
other
York
side of
Dodgers.
everything.
What is another name for a merry-go-round?
Another name for a merry-go-round is a... What?
What is another name for a
merry-go-round.
merry-go-round?
It is a... I don't fucking know.
Yes, you do. You're gonna
Carousel.
Go, yeah, there you
Boom. There you go. All right, I got 2 more for you. I'll give you this one. And
I-
then
you know what? I am done.
I'm going to throw you a fucking fastball for the next one, the second one.
And I'll catch it with my teeth?
Yeah. What word? What word means self-contained underwater breathing apparatus?
Scuba.
Look at that.
That's good.
That wasn't even the softball.
That was the, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Who was the German dictator that started World War II?
Hitler.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half.
Oh!
So 1.5.
Is that your new record?
It is.
Yeah.
11 was her
think it
record.
is.
So what, 65%?
So dumb. You
Dumb.
know what, Alan? Shut up. Can you just give me this for one
I'm
moment?
giving you more. That's more than you. It's higher than your 55 is what
It
I'm
is.
trying to do.
I think it's like
Thank you.
60%.
In
Close.
education, we call that growth.
It is
Growth is
growth.
good.
Thank you.
Dawn, say
Thank
goodbye
you.
to your fans.
Bye, guys.
You didn't say it.
All right.
Goodbye, fans.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to have some more with Slowfoot and with Dakota. We're going to get to know these guys a little bit more personally and figure out their innermost
Hide your butts.
fantasies and all that good
This
stuff.
sounds weird,
It
dude.
is.
And
Be
it's
back.
like
We got a little
cave
bit,
radio.
little bit of Loxodon, long
just
way
broke
from
my
home.
ice.
We're gonna go spelunking in the minds of Slowfoot and Dakota.
Blonking.
What's that type of fishing where you grab the catfish with your
Oh yeah, they just fist catfish mouth.
We're about
Yeah,
to get-
fisting.
Walking next to me, you said you had to hold your eyes. You said they couldn't stop but crying. Don't you cry, don't you fret, you don't have to start again. Don't you win, don't you know, you don't have to be alone. You're a long way from home. Yeah.
Welcome back. Oh, here we are. Hello.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome.
I'm new to this whole fucking board operating thing over here.
206.
Hold on, I got to transition it.
He'll get it at 207. You need to do at least.
No, I won't.
Our goal is
7
250.
times.
By 250, we should have this down.
I won't. I have it down. All right. Keep talking now.
Yeah, well, so I'm fat, and so is Eric.
I am.
Yeah, me.
That's why we're big and
That's
bigger.
why we're big and bigger.
Yep. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger episode number 206. Slowfoot, Dakota, Starr from New Day Revolution. Kristen Inks called in earlier. Vote for her. Ink Magazine Cover Girls. Contest round 2. She's going $25,000 prize.
That's
man.
crazy.
That'd be
It
sweet.
is.
I would like that.
Fuck yeah.
I have skin. You can tattoo me. She can.
I was thinking about this earlier. Like, really obese people have
Lots of
they have
skin.
an advantage because they have more canvas.
Skin,
Yeah, but
We
see,
do not.
Oh, come on.
I do.
I can't get this thing tattooed because I'm trying to lose it. So it would be like this giant thing, and then it would just be all wrinkly.
I think you should get a big pumpkin
It'd
tattooed
be
on
cool if you've planned for that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
did a cool tattoo that looks cool wide out, and then
Yeah, it looks stretched out, and then when he loses weight, it kind of forms into the
have it be
sweet-ass
a
tattoo.
dude.
Have you ever fucking pinched your belly? Pinch it.
Is this a?
Real quick.
Yeah,
Pinch your belly.
I mean,
This is a
All right,
riddle?
now, try stabbing that motherfucker 1,000 times. Fuck that, dude. I did a tattoo on my chest, and I almost died, dude.
I have one on my chest, and I will never
Never,
get
ever,
one again.
ever.
Sternum?
Dude,
No, it wasn't even. It's here. My
Mine-
nipple felt
Yeah.
like it was on fire the whole time, and he wasn't even at that
Dude,
part yet. And I was like,
my man was right here. Mine goes right here down the middle of my chest, and I had to look.
okay.
I'm like, "Are you tattooing my nipple?" Because it just sends shocks
Yeah.
all over your fucking chest.
Dude,
dude.
that
and
was
Never
it
again.
gets near like maybe a centimeter from the nipple.
I
So
couldn't
when
imagine.
when he was getting there, I was like, I was dreading it.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, dude.
I
That
met
shit's
this
gotta
one
suck.
guy. He this was dude. He had to have been like 80 pounds. He was one of those like typical super insanely skinny like emo kids. He had on his sternum like a black hole, and it had like cracks. Like his chest was like the fucking earth or
Like he
something.
was Tony
but it
Stark
was
without
just
the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was just black. And I'm like, he was like this thin, and I'm like, I can't imagine a guy just coloring black right.
The thing of it is, if you look at his back, you can see it through.
You probably could.
Hold him up to a
Put a
light.
flashlight back there.
Ever
Right?
tell you my nipple piercing story? So when I was in England, this is, I mean, we're talking 93, 94.
Nipple pierced.
I got my nipple pierced.
Like which one, the left or the right?
The left.
Why the left?
I don't know. It was just there. It was, I didn't have a favorite.
They
nipple,
should have
if
both
that's
been
what you're
there.
asking. I was going to get a bolt done back then, but I didn't, thankfully. Now, back in these days, like in England, things are a
Greatest
little
story I've ever
different.
heard
So,
on
like,
Big
remember when we were kids,
I wanna
like,
see it.
if you had your left ear pierced, you were cool. If you had your right ear pierced,
might have been
like,
questionable,
yeah.
You were.
So in England, it was opposite. So a lot of the dudes
Like driving
that had
on the
their-
road.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of the dudes that had the left ear pierced were like, I got to get the other one done or whatever. I'm like, oh, now you can wear hoops, you know. But anyways, so we go to this tattoo shop. This is where I got my first tattoo, and they were doing piercings.
The dolphins?
No, the tribal.
He's got
or whatever.
dolphins, guys.
We got dolphins. Most intelligent creature on the planet. Yeah, I got
Dolphins
fucking
also rape.
They have rape layers with weird disco lights and
What?
incense and shit.
Listen.
The last two things I made up, but they have underwater rape layers.
This was a secret of mine until just now. Thanks, guys. Anyway, so the guy clamps me down. He's got this like CO2 spray. And he freezes the nipple,
Oh yeah, of course.
pierces it through, no problem, right? I don't feel a thing. So my buddy
fucking
sees
nipple
it.
was
He's like,
so-
"Oh, I'm gonna get mine done." I'm like, "Oh, I'll take you to the place. It's cool, man." Takes him in.
I know a guy.
Puts him on the table. He clamps him down. He puts the needle through. The dude turned green, and I was like, "Dude, you're always like, oh my god, it hurts so bad." I'm like, "Dude, he fucking froze it. What are you talking about?" The guy's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you that I ran out of the freeze that I used for you, and we were trying this new one. Apparently, it doesn't work." I'm like, I don't feel a thing.
Owie.
So it was like straight up, some
Oh.
BDSM
Sensitive
shit, you know,
nerve
yeah.
shit.
Yep.
I saw that shit at my kitchen table. Todd Hughes, he was going hunting, and I was like, I heard that when you shoot the target arrows, that it's different if you shoot the bladed ones that you're going to shoot,
Right.
Because they spin different. The wind catches them. So he fucking fires like 2 or 3
Through his
regular,
nipple?
and then 2 or 3 into the deer we had in our backyard. like
through the deer's nipple.
Fake one.
Yeah, through the deer's nipple. But he went to pull that
Very
motherfucker
accurate.
and pulled the fucking bladed one.
Oh, yeah.
right across his fucking hand and literally sliced like it looks like I did it because I got one there too. But sliced it, went to the hospital, got it fixed, but it wasn't fixed. Like they didn't stitch it up right. So at my kitchen table, his wife is a doctor.
Right.
He wasn't married then. Like right at the kitchen table, dude, did it and didn't get the shit down.
Yeah,
Far
deep enough.
enough.
Yep.
And she had to go a little deeper because it was infected. And dude, he turned green.
Yep,
Like
yep.
I'm like, if you're gonna spew in this, gave him like a Tupperware bowl.
When I was
right
like
at my-
6, I cut my hand and they took me. I went to the hospital. I got 4 stitches and I screamed the whole time. And my mom's like, "Something's not right. Something's not right." They're like, "Ma'am, you need to back off." And then as I'm walking out to the car afterwards, my hand started to numb up. Like they didn't give the numbing agent enough time
Long
to
enough
work.
time?
Yeah, they were
Holy
just like,
shit.
"Wow, that sucked."
Fuck of that.
But yeah, if you're getting your nipple pierced, make sure they get the right spray. That's all I'm saying.
Don't do it in
The
England.
moral-
Yeah, don't
moral-
do it in
yeah,
England.
don't do it in England.
All right, you guys ready for these questions that we've been dying to ask you? That was a great story, by the way.
What are you doing in
I wanna
England?
see
A
it.
couple of piercings.
Yeah,
He was in the Air Force.
Yeah.
Protecting England.
I got my nipples pierced in England.
We had a buddy of ours that had his.
Oh,
Ugh.
I have a friend who got that.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, why though?
I don't know. He's got it.
What do they call it? Oh, the Prince
Prince
Albert.
Albert.
Yeah. Why don't they call it the John Hancock? I never understood that.
Herbie Hancock.
Hey,
Everybody
flashy.
knows that.
Little flashy.
Everybody knows that.
All right. We'd like to start it off with a nice, easy question. You guys might have answered this before. I don't know because you've been on Big and Bigger before.
Back when you guys were medium and smaller.
No, we've never been medium and small. All right. If you could bang any cartoon character,
Oh, easy.
which cartoon character would you bang? We're going to start out with Dakota.
Ooh. This is not an easy question.
No?
Just for the record, none of your students are listening right now.
Yeah, it might be.
What was that one show? Oh, you know what? What's her name from Archer? Lana.
Oh, yeah.
Lana.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Mike?
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Is
Matt
not a
Griffin?
cartoon terrier.
Matt Griffin?
It's Matt Griffin.
Oh,
Chris?
you're banging Meg Griffin, bro.
Chris with a
Mila
K.
Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Cartoon character?
Yeah,
Yes.
which cartoon? If you could bang any cartoon character, which cartoon character would you bang?
I wouldn't first off, but
Why not?
maybe what's the one?
'Cause you
from
saw what
Roger
happened.
Rabbit,
Jessica Rabbit.
By the way, that's
Yeah.
our number one answer.
Yep.
It is.
Pete, Frank.
I would bang the one fat dude from Fat Album Mushmouth. What's her? Faye Valentine, Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
That's deep into the anime circuit. I used to be a nerd. I still am, but I used to be too. I still am though. But yeah, Faye Valentine. She had suspenders on.
Okay.
Is that what turned you on? Was the suspenders?
Well,
Kinda
they
like
were
that?
strapped around her tits.
Oh yeah, there you go. That makes sense.
All right.
Luckily, my girlfriend
Slowfoot.
doesn't support anything I do. She's not listening.
Slowfoot gets to perform their dream show. You get to pick the 2 bands you guys are playing with and the venue that this is happening at.
So we each get to answer individually?
Yeah. Who are your 2 bands that you want to play with and which venue is this happening?
Right now?
You think of it too.
Do they have to still be current or can
No,
they be
dead or alive. Bands
Okay.
dead or alive.
I'd play with, shit. I'd play with
shit's a good
the
band.
original Allman Brother lineup and Marcus King, and the venue.
Marcus King is the shit.
I know. I love Marcus King to death. The venue, that's hard, man. The Gorge or Red Rocks, probably. I'm gonna give you a dual answer there. They're just fucking sweet venues.
Chris, what about you? 2 bands and the venue that this is happening. Slowfoot gets to play the dream show.
Well, Rush would never do it, so I can't.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah,
it's
they
your
would.
dream
It's
show.
It's
They would.
hypothetical, man.
Yeah,
It's
they-
hypothetical.
You have kidnapped any
they
band
only
you
do
want.
evening with, so it doesn't make sense. But that would be my first.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's your dream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's yeah. Well, I guess currently I'd probably do a band called Soja and maybe J-Boog or Fortunate Youth or something.
Okay, where at?
That'd be good. Red Rocks probably, or anywhere in California, or
Okay, pretty much
Yeah.
anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Okay, Mike. 2 bands, past or present, dead or
I know
alive.
this is the third
Come up on that
time.
mic.
I know this is the third time you've asked me this.
I'm probably
because
you
Mila
just
Kunis was too, so
Yeah.
but I kept that answer. I'm not changing.
because you were in like 14 bands. So
Yeah.
Slut.
Yeah, exactly.
you're Sure.
So I'm going to say, let's see, who do I want to play with? Nirvana and Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Because I would assume that they would probably have to fight each other.
They probably would.
I'd go.
And where would this be at?
It's going to be in Detroit, but we're going to do all Faith No More covers.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I don't know why Nirvana replaced Metallica, because it was supposed to be
6
Metallica, Guns N' Roses, and Faith No More. That was what I was originally thinking.
Okay. Dakota, New Day Revolution gets to play Dream
Most
Show.
people, normally it would be Monster Magnet, but I'm in a different mood lately. Or it would be Refused, the hardcore band, us, and then 2000 era, like number 4 album, STP.
Okay.
Nice.
At the Token.
At the Token?
Yep.
With the pole or no?
Sure.
Wall to wall in there.
Yes, it would be sweaty in there.
Nuts
but
to butts.
that would be at Scott Weiland at his peak, like sober and losing his shit, and
Okay.
I would be in heaven.
All right. This one here is if you could have anybody, you're dead, but you pick someone to give your eulogy. Who's giving your eulogy, Dakota?
Oh fuck. Oh. Can we come to me last?
Sure, Frank.
All right.
They can. This person can also be. It's hypothetical.
Whatever.
Hunter Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, come up on that mic.
I guess it had to be our buddy Rob Haynes,
Okay.
original drummer from Counterculture, our first band. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Mike, what about you?
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Dude, that'd be sweet. Dakota.
Keith Buckley from Every Time I Die.
Okay.
Chris likes to put our friend Rob in awkward speaking situations, and he knows Rob doesn't like to talk in front of people. You should have
Does he
seen.
stutter?
You should have seen Rob.
Can't tell.
Rob at his wedding was the best man, and the best man and the maid of honor were both so nervous to do it. They just skipped it.
No shit.
Yeah, and then his dad did it to him, and our friend Matt Pat made him do it. Like everybody likes to make Rob make speeches, and he's like walking around. He doesn't eat dinner.
That's why he
He's,
loves me best, because I didn't make him do it.
he's walking around pacing. Like, I don't want to do it, Frank.
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
I mean, we weren't going to do it anyway. I mean, that was never even in the plan.
All right, so this one's a little weird. It makes you think outside the box more
The
than
first
other
thing you
questions.
asked us was, which anime character would we fuck?
Yeah.
And this is
breaking
right-
the ice.
Yeah.
Just breaking the ice.
I chose out of my top 10 favorites, so I'm weird. I was like, chance to go.
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Which would you rather fight, Mike?
Man, it seems like 100 little things would be easier to deal with, but that just might not be true. And a giant duck, I mean,
But they
it's
can't
just
climb
got 2
you, though.
flappy feet and a beak, you know. you can
it
at least
fly?
get away from it.
Can it
pretty
fly?
good. Oh, yeah.
It's a duck.
Of course it can.
Fuck yeah,
It's
can
a
fly.
horse
Talk about fucking
size.
horsepower to weight
Then
ratio
it's
here.
little
dude.
tiny horses. It's little tiny horses because of the flying.
horses
exactly.
can't climb you. I would beat the shit out of all those little horses.
Yeah, Dakota, so you're going with 100 horses.
I'm kicking all. I'm
Yeah,
punting them
Mike,
all.
you're going with horses too?
Ray Finkel.
Chris, what about you?
Beating one
Ray
duck fast.
Finkel.
One giant
Races
duck?
out horses.
One duck.
Okay.
Easy.
Do I have a loaf of bread?
No.
You come with just your bare knuckles and your Dirty Basement Blues shirt.
What about the bread I have in my cargo shorts?
Sure, if you got bread in your cargo shorts.
Hey.
I don't. You never know when you're gonna want to eat a
Cargo.
sandwich,
You
dude.
never know, dude. He goes, you never know when you're going to eat a sandwich.
You check my back pocket. A little salami back there.
Fat guy approved.
I will fight the one giant duck.
He's like, hold on, duck. I got bread. Hold on. Where's the salami?
This is Pepperidge
Put
Farm
the salami
bread.
in your front pocket.
To go
just
with this
saying.
question, I get into this argument literally every week with my girlfriend. She does not think that I could take, and I think I could, not like the top one, but an average kangaroo, I think I could take in a fist fight. And
They fight dirty, though, because they'll grab you and kick you in the balls.
What about that one stud ass
know.
kangaroo?
See, that's the one I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but an everyday average Joe
don't know.
kangaroo, I think I could take, because I also would fight dirty. And
There's-
I'm convinced most average guys
So
could take an average kangaroo.
A regular-sized kangaroo is about the size of a regular-sized deer. So you're looking at between 80 and 100 pounds. That's a fair fight, I
Yeah.
think. For what are you, 215 pounds, 210?
204.
All right, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you
How
fatter.
is that fair?
I'm not- yeah.
An
So
80-pounder?
Right.
Dude, because they kick with the strength of like a mule.
They kick.
I know, but they balance when they kick, so they ain't
they got
falling
their tail.
over.
Yeah,
You
they take
can't
that-
like.
they take that tail and they're like,
They're like balanced and they're like pushing your ass. Like,
But if I can dodge it, I think I have a chance.
you know what? Google.
you can dodge a wrench.
Google
You can
fighting
dodge a bullet.
kangaroos. I don't know.
Do you see that guy? The
That's
kangaroo
good
was
as
beating
shit.
up his dog, and he beat the shit out of it.
Yes.
That's the thing. We will reference that video when we argue this, and yeah, if it's you're coming after
I love that you
a
and your
pet.
girlfriend
He held
argue
that
about
dog
it.
Literally
like,
every week, I'm like, I fucking could take a kangaroo. I know I could. She's like, I don't.
Okay.
I'm like, why don't you have faith in me?
Why didn't it work out? She just didn't think I could take a kangaroo, and I don't need that.
Yeah, I want someone who's ride or die with me.
I thought you supported me.
He's in Australia. Like, all right, here's a good spot.
Like, and I wear these
They're
rings,
like
and I
flat.
think if
They're
I
like-
get
what do
him
they call it,
once to
shining?
Big Chief, I think
He just sends her a selfie over a fucking assed out kangaroo. Told you.
I did it.
He's laying on a dead one that was hit by a truck.
Then the
flip boat's him
getting arrested by Australian police.
The other day,
Right.
she sent me a video. I forgot what it was, like a dog going after a kangaroo, and the kangaroo got the dog in like a legit UFC headlock, and like just it passed out. And she's like,
up.
"That would be you." I'm like, "No, you want to get me? I want to get on
He's
the ground."
headlocking his ass.
Yeah, I'm not going to go
not
ground
giving
him.
up my back.
We're stand. This is a
Sleeper
stand-up
hold.
match. We're
Yeah.
not doing ground and pound.
I'm like, I wouldn't let him take me down to the ground.
This ain't an MMA fight, motherfucker.
But I don't know. Do you guys think
it
you could
almost
take a
looks
kangaroo?
like an MMA
is it
fight.
that kangaroo from
Kangaroo
Crocodile
fights,
Dundee
too.
with the gun?
That's my new. Do you think you could take a kangaroo? That's my new question.
Yeah, not the steroid one. That makes sense. To
I
Luke,
think
but an
that
average
if I was
one.
like protecting my
normal fat
family,
American
Hey, do you think you
Maybe.
could take a kangaroo?
No, dude.
Like if
because
you're in Australia and you're at a bar and a drunk one walks up to you,
well, maybe.
The dango.
Yeah.
But
See,
the
they-
fucking kangaroo.
they had that
like, hey, back off, bro, and he
Listen,
doesn't.
You think you're just gonna box, and the problem is it'll stand up on its tail and donkey kick you in the balls.
But we know this.
you dodge that one punch. That's its one big move. It can only play the trick once.
Kangaroo's
Like
donkey
fucking
kick.
Matrix out of the way. Fucking. I think you could do it.
See that I think because I got sassy hips, so I could.
Supple hips on this guy. Supple hips on this guy.
Just, you can't go left, right.
Which way am I going? Which way am I going? I don't know.
I got first.
Disco fight.
That's the first time sassy hips has ever been
My
used.
sassy hips will be used to knock out a kangaroo.
Words they use at the NFL combine. He has really supple hips.
Sassy hips.
This boy's got sassy.
right through the line.
And then the kangaroo will go back to his family, and they go, "You couldn't beat him." Like, he had sassy hips.
Then he gets kicked out. He starts drinking.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
don't
like,
start a
you
fight with
ruined
me.
his life.
I'm gonna jump straight in that kangaroo's pouch, blow its mind. Now you're my mom.
I know every single one of you guys at the table except
Oh,
for
you're my
Dakota's
mom.
answered this question, but you're going to answer it again. Give me a second, though. I'm going to say the question. Think about it for about 2 minutes while I promote the next couple shows. Give me 3 people, dead or alive, you'd want to have drinks with. It can be smoke weed. It can be drink coffee if you don't drink. Want to have dinner,
Drink.
salad, whatever. All right. Next week. What do we got going on next week? We have Trees and Woods, a band out of Port Huron, coming in. We also have the dudes from Couch Fest. Are they coming in or calling?
Yeah, they're coming in.
They're coming in, and then we also have Brandon Perkins. He's the guy that started Summerfest, which is where the Gasoline Gypsies, Hip Tuck and Rumble, the Haberdasher, and the Native Howl are playing next on. I think it's the first weekend in July. But it started off as a party in his backyard, and it's turned into this huge fest, kind of like Hellafest.
Yeah.
It was just played this weekend out at the Forbidden Wheels Ranch. We also July 7th we have the Haberdasher coming in. Avon and Missy Campo will also be here. On July 14th we got Reckless Revival. July 21st Casting Shadows. July 28th another Port Huron band, Hip Tuck and Rumble. We got 3 Port Huron bands in 4 weeks. Coming in, or actually 4 here in 4 and 5 weeks coming in. We got August 4th. We got our good buddies Black Male. August 11th, the Eclectic, which is Elena Day's new band. We got 2 open dates towards the end. We're waiting for everyone but Slowfoot to get announced for Arts Beats and Eats, and then we're gonna bring them in. Crimson Eye Orchestra on September 15th. Nick Punti and the Complicated Men on September 22nd. So we got 2 dates open in September, 2 dates towards the end of August open up. We're going to be throwing Dakota some of them days We'll accept them last 2 dates in August because we're waiting for a band or two that's going to be playing at Arts Beats and needs to come in and promote. But that's what we got to promote. October 12th, Cave Radio's 6-year anniversary party. We have Redstone Souls, The Lows, Avalon Black, all playing. And then tomorrow night, if you guys are old school Cave Radio heads here, the original show, Just Roll With It, will be.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with Dan, anyways.
Why?
Because he's promoting and playing a repeat against us right now in Studio 2
of Just Roll With It.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like,
I didn't
all
know
right,
that.
Yep. So I got to give him shit now.
Which is it? The original episode?
I don't know. I don't care really.
I didn't know. Yeah, fucking Dan.
Jerk.
But anyway, myself, Dan Mayer, the owner of Cave Radio, Bill Griffin, longtime sponsor, Griffin Neighborhood Auto, and Brad Nestor. Me, Dan, and Brad were the three original. We did Just Roll With It. And then we broke away from, I think Dakota remembers Raw Radio X.
I do remember
Ricky
that.
Rox's old place. We did a show there for about 20 episodes, and we decided that we didn't want to be there anymore, so we came to our own little, whatever we call this place. It was in Dan's basement for a little while, then it was in Rich's garage, and then it was in my basement. And we've been here for just about 5 years at the Cave Radio Studio. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Studio 2, www.crbradio.com. You can catch the four of us, Dan, Brad, Bill, and I, hanging out and doing some old bits that we used to do back in the day. Pretty much it was dick and fart jokes, and we'd make fun of each other and have a couple topics. We're going to do
Sounds amazing.
old school favorites, Mount Rushmore of, pickup lines. Our top 5 is sexual positions via the Urban Dictionary. We're going to do Dead or Alive, so we'll give celebrities if they're dead or alive. I think a couple others topics. But tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m., Studio 2, Cave Radio Broadcasting, the return of Just Roll It. One time. We've been waiting 4 years to do it, so we're bringing it back. So a few minutes ago, I asked you guys a question. 3 people, dead or alive, you'd want to have drinks or smoke weed or have a salad with. I don't care. Frank, 3 people, dead or alive, you'd want to have a hangout session with.
Hunter Thompson, Ernest Hemingway. He seems like he'd be a prick, but kind of fun to hang out with. And just for sentimental value, I'll say my nanoots, my grandpa, because he died when I was 4, so I didn't really get a chance to know him. So, that'd be cool.
Your nanoots?
Nanoots.
Okay. Is that German?
Italian.
Or Italian for something?
Grandpa.
It's
Grandpa.
Chris, with a K. 3 people dead or alive you want to have drinks with.
Oh, they're all live. I wish they were touring, but they're not, and it is Rush. Neil Peart probably wouldn't like it very much, but Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, and Neil Peart.
All 3 of them, huh?
Well, if I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, what about you?
I was going to go with the trio thing, too, and I was going to say Primus. But just because they're weirdos, and that seems like a lot of fun.
Just because you want to see why known as Big Brown Beaver?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dakota, what about you?
We'll go with Scott Weiland again. Probably not good for him, but whatever. Fuck it.
Whatever.
It's all
That's
about
his
me.
problem.
And let's see. So Scott Weiland, Bernie Sanders, and my friend Big Dave, who passed away a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to text me and just be like, "Hey, come over and drink whiskey and listen to Metallica with me."
Okay.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Big Dave, Bernie Sanders, Scott Weiland.
There's some dick on the live feed that says these guys suck. Play something good. His name is Mark Glenn.
Yeah, he's in a terrible band called Captain Crunchy. He's gel.
That's all he ever says.
I love that name of that band, though.
And their shirts are sweet too. Everybody in that band is awesome except for Mark. He's a harmonica player. Chris is actually the drummer in that band.
He's a not good above blower. Isn't that what
He's
they do?
great at blowing, but he's not good at playing the notes with his
He
mouth.
seems like he's good at blowing.
It's all
He's
the
very-
notes you don't play.
It's all the notes you don't blow, Mark.
I saw the
He's good at
message. I was
blowing.
like, this fucking punk ass motherfucker. And I looked at him up, and I'm like, oh, he's friends with Frank. Never mind.
No,
We
he's
should
been
push the 3rd of July gig at in Mark Glenn's
Yeah,
backyard.
we're playing in Mark Glenn's backyard on the 3rd of
know who
July.
Mark Glenn is,
It's open to
go
the
to his
public.
backyard.
Free
July
drinks.
3rd.
Free drinks, dumb shit with Don will be broadcast on a giant
Mark's
stream.
mom is not paying us.
No, but this kid's been heckling us for like since I met him 8 years ago, and it's just all in good fun. We have fun with it. Play something good, And he finally got into started doing a band, and we had our first show with them, and their set's almost over. And I look at Mike. I said, we didn't heckle Mark one fucking time. So then the next show, he gets up there and we're just giving him shit left and right. It's great. Been waiting. His parents were there. They're like, I was like, Mr. Glenn, he earned it.
So, Slowfoot, you guys are you're going to play here in a couple minutes.
Okay.
But when can we expect some music from you guys out?
Oh, man.
December.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad. If we went into the studio in July, December wouldn't be a bad thing. We're talking.
So by the end of the year?
Slowfoot
For
Christmas
sure
album?
by beginning of next year.
Yes. You're talking tracking and mixing and mastering.
You want to
and-
do a full album.
Yeah, I'd like to see at least 10 songs on a record. So full LP and probably press some actual vinyls and stuff like that. Nobody buys CDs anymore.
Are you going to press any vinyls?
I think we'll see how the release goes.
It's got to be like small batch stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're selling them $25 a piece.
Yeah.
Jesus,
See,
really?
that's
For a fucking album?
That's what people are selling vinyls for, dude.
Yeah.
I was
See,
going
that's
to
the
buy a
thing,
record
and
player. Fuck that.
With like our genre, I don't think the demand for vinyl is
that's
there
true.
for our
Right.
genre.
Yeah, you're
So-
talking more of the more
Yeah.
eclectic bands. and
Yeah, so we'll
bluesy.
see how it's like. I think streaming and stuff will do well. So if there's demand, then yeah. We'll,
And then Al was
we'll
talking
do-
about earlier, and I don't know if I'm sure I saw it, but you guys got a new logo, kind of new rebranded yourself.
Yeah, we did. Our logo, that the Statue of Liberty thing with
you've seen it.
I think it
protest
It
fist.
was
It's on the
poster
cover
last year for the anniversary party.
Yeah, it's our banners on stage. It's on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going full fight the power now.
That's pretty sweet. I like it.
It doesn't make sense that a band with revolution in its name took this long to get that.
Right.
But we should have probably
Dawn
started
knows
like that.
all about the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
It came from French.
No, it
Yeah.
came from Troy.
Troy. Well, no, that was the
Dumb
That was
turtle.
the turtle.
That was the
I
turtle.
mean, horse.
I didn't mean
France.
turtle.
That
I
was
knew it wasn't a
the
turtle.
very first fucking dumb shit with Don we did. That was one of the questions, and she goes, "Troy." The
Wait,
question
no,
was-
it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was the.
I know, but that's what I said next.
Yeah. What was the? Who gave the United States the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
France. She's like,
I knew
She
that.
says Troy.
They're like, wait, look at the statue.
Troy. No, that was the
perfect.
turtle.
That was a horse.
So then she says, our friend Alyssa, who
She
loves
said
New
Troy.
Day
We all
Revolution.
looked around like, what?
City of Tomorrow
Alyssa
today.
loves New Day Revolution, by the way. She says, "Oh yeah, who could ever forget the famous Trojan turtle?"
Yeah, she says Troy, and we're
They
like,
were
what?
all
She goes,
hiding in
no,
the
that
shell.
was the turtle.
I said they gave us the turtle. Hold
But-
on.
but
Wait,
she-
no, not the turtle.
She
The
came-
horse.
She came back. The very next answer was France. So it just takes her a second. Takes her a second.
Just my wheels turned.
All right, so Dakota,
Yes.
this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend. After a 6-month break, Fallen Stronger, Georgia Need, Circle the Crown, and New Day Revolution at the Sanctuary. You get a free CD when you pay admission.
All ages.
All ages.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Bands start at 8. It's gonna be. We're gonna throw down. We got 6 months of pent up energy to get out.
All right, very cool.
After that, we're in Battle Creek, July 29th. We're headlining the Lollapalooza Festival. So
you guys did that last year.
yeah. This year they gave us the long time slot, and we're excited. It's one of our favorite shows every year. So come to our show this weekend, and then do a road trip to Battle
we
Creek,
go.
All right.
and that's free.
We're tripping.
All right, we'll be back in about 4 minutes with Slowfoot. They're going to close us out. This song that I'm about to play, our good friend the Chinchillionaires, which just dropped a triple platinum CD a couple months ago, about a
Triple
month ago.
album.
A month ago, have already put out a new album. So why they didn't just wait for the quadruple album?
that's
I don't
crazy.
know. But this new one called Roofie Beach is their newest song. Just was released this morning. Our good friends, the Chinchillionaires, enjoy. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with Slowfoot.
I'll take the roofie colada.
Great kisses from another dimension.
Let's get it poppin', baby. You can lose your
just playing with you, baby, cause I don't care. I'll meet you in the morning for mimosas. Open up a couple of Coronas so they can't control us. I got a spray on tin, I took my everything to the pass out. I got a doctor's note, can we go on your boat? I'm gonna choke your skull. Burns when I pee now. Everybody wanna entertain themselves, but nobody ever wanna pay the bill. I know a place where we can go to forget about a killing of the brain cell. Crank up that music, my dude. We took a lot of drugs. Have a little bit of these antibiotics, clear up the ration bump. See me in the corner by the porta john. Take a handful, just a lot of fun. Some fun. Everybody moving to the beat, but you know with men for nothing. Colored in neon pink. Drip baby body fluid. Bro will be so deep, bubbles be so in trouble. Come on, get with it. No memories. I swear this day at the beach would be the death of me. Ketamine cocktails, trailing off to we set sail. Painting your nails on my yacht, waiting to exhale. Everybody ready, we're down to go. We'll get there, better turn off the phone. Gonna OD like an OG. Hey, look over there, it's my homie, Post Malone. Courtney and Cardi be there. Baby, you know how we do. Johnny Versace models, topping bottles out of the blue. Deja vu, wanna do it again. Cause the party's the number one in the movie, yeah. Gonna wake up when I say cut like an MK Ultra. Television news exec. Come on, we go until we're the roofies and why don't we go where nobody else will be knowing GPS doesn't show it.
Welcome back, everybody, to... Hold on. Did I turn the mic on? Yeah. Why is that just going on? Welcome... I'm not getting anything. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, that's what puts them up there, right? No. Check. I'm not... Check. Check. It doesn't. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on right now. I just can't. Like, I went from being able to hear myself to not being able to hear myself. Anyway, welcome back to Cave Radio Broadcasting. Sorry for the technical confusion. Must be new here. You can hear? I don't know. It must be me. Oh, you know what?
You unplugged yourself. That'll get you every time.
How the fuck did that happen?
Because you're like a kid with like ADD. You like can't sit still. You're spitting out and shit.
And I'm stoned.
We had technical.
Welcome back.
206, folks. We've done this
206.
206 times.
Welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger.
207's a
I want to
charm.
thank Dakota for coming in and hanging out with us, talking about New Day Revolution. You can check them out this Saturday night at the Sanctuary. It used to be Paychecks in Hamtramck, all ages, $10 at the door. Show starts at doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Fallen Stronger, George and the Circle the Crown, and New Day Revolution. You get a free CD if you show up, and it's going to be a great show. Make sure you're there. New Day Revolution, 4-song EP. You guys said you got what, 75-minute set?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be an energetic one.
Going to be rocking. I want to thank Kristen Inks for calling in. She's a tattoo artist at Exquisite Body Art in Trenton, Michigan. You can check her out. Inked Magazine cover girl. I'm going to contest. You can vote for her. I'm going to post it as soon as we get off the air. Go there, vote for her, and make sure you vote every day. Hope you like the Chinchillionaires Roofy Beach that we just played. We love those guys, and thank you for sending us your music whenever you release it, which seems to be a lot lately. I want to thank Slowfoot for coming in and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
And telling us all about the stuff they got coming out. Hopefully we get some music from you guys soon. Other than
God
live.
willing, yeah.
We love you live. We love you live.
Yeah, dude.
I want to be able to hear that shit driving down the road, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time in the Cave Radio studios on Big and Bigger, Slowfoot.
Here's a song called Day Job for Mark Glenn.
Wake up every morning, run as fast as I can, racing for the punch cloud, to hustle for the man. Don't let the rat race bring you down to your knees. If you keep on running, dancing, Lord, you're gonna get the cheese. But you just keep on dreaming, and the telephone keeps on ringing, and the email keep on streaming in, and the phone keeps on screaming and say, no more daily grinding with your ear on the phone. I'm gonna have to quit my daddy desk job and strike it out on my own. But they said, don't you quit your day job now. If you could choose, I know you'd play the blues. Well, it's good for thrill, but you got to pay your bills more. You can play my dapper, but you got to play for free. You can play my theater boy, but you're gonna have to pay me. Come teach my kid guitar, I might chipping for your gas. Ain't no money in rock and roll in your plan, it just won't last. There's a doctor bill, a water bill, a power bill, a gas bill, a condo and no rent. The traffic fine is right on time, take me down to the welfare line, cause my grocery money's spent. But they said, don't you quit your day job now. Sunday night you'll find me at the Cave Radio Bar. I'm gonna scream all night long. Mike normally plays the guitar. Monday morning you'll find me fast asleep in my bed. Tell my boss man keep a steady desk job, find a new way to make my bread. But he said, don't you quit your day job now. If you could choose, I know you'd play the blues. Well, it's good for thrills, but you got to pay your bills, and I know. I said, bill, yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, you guys got one more for us, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time in the K Radio Studios, Slowfoot.
This song called Long Road Ahead. Walking down the road, 40 long miles to go. Can't meet you, baby, but you did not so. Now I'm walking lonely down this winding path. Yeah. All I hear now is a don't turn back. Ah! Well, cars and vans and line up, crowded streets, and I can't even smile at the people I meet. Now I'm heading to the east, baby. I was looking towards the sun. Now my day when it's just begun. Let me tell you about. I can't believe you'd leave me waiting here. My woman left me, now how should I feel? Should I be ashamed on that shedding a tear, mama? You think you mean something, baby, why don't you look in the mirror? Yes, I say. Well, hey now, baby, I'm calling your name. You left me lonely and you put me in some shame. No, don't you do it if you think you're playing a little game, mama. All I know, woman, is that you're driving me insane.
God damn. That was sweet.
It was
Man,
very good.
So listen, I'm not fucking around, man. From the first time you came in here playing guitar, which was probably 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago, till now, man, you've grown in leaps and bounds. And I love you guys, man. I thank you guys for coming in. You guys have always supported Cave Radio, and we dig it, man.
We just want to say thanks. Thanks for having us. Thanks for supporting all the musicians, everything that we've done, and dig it.
You gonna incorporate a slide in there anytime soon?
Dude, I would like to learn how to play slide, but it's too hard. I don't get it. I need a guitar that's meant to be played to be played with a slide. I love slide guitar.
Now, Dakota, I asked you this earlier. One of the most unsuspecting blues singers you've ever came across.
Yeah, he put.
So the first time these guys came in here as the Dirty Basement Blues Man, I was like mesmerized because I just closed my eyes and I'm like, this is a fucking 80-year-old black dude from Chicago.
I'm always jealous of people who can sing.
You know,
sing well. I wish I could do that.
But again, man, Slowfoot, thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Let us know as soon as you get that album done.
We're working on
So
it.
we
You'll have the
know.
first copy.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. I got to needle you. We're still waiting for fucking Harlow's fucking last album. It's been what, 4 years?
Something like that.
3.5, 4 years. Joe's got it. Joe's got it.
It's either going to be perfect or it's never coming out.
Right.
Love you, Harlow. We wish you guys were still around. Miss you guys.
Still together as a band. Is
Right.
That's what I meant.
Right.
That's what I meant.
Right.
You're not.
Nobody
They're
died.
They're all
Nobody
still
died.
here.
They're not dead.
They're all still here.
They're all still here.
They've moved on. Oh, that's sad. No, they just moved to Royal Oak.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Dakota, New Day Revolution. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Got to get the band.
I'm sorry.
in.
Yeah, we'll get the band in
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
will.
Next
I'm gonna
time.
bug you like I'm bugging these motherfuckers.
That's fine. I'm always.
Well,
on
here's
Facebook.
the problem.
I don't teach.
The problem is Ricky's show is during the same time slot.
We'll figure it out.
So he might have to forego or
Still a
let,
podcast up.
or let Kevin run the show that night. You know,
Who's Kevin?
Raslov.
Oh, Raslov.
Yeah, that's his co-host.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I pay attention to this show.
right. I know. Right?
We'll get it all worked out.
We will. Love you, man. Thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Oh, what'd
for
you
having
do?
me.
Did you break your strap on?
What'd you do?
Oh no, Slowfoot. Thank you for coming in, Kristen Inks. I'm going to share your link. Ink Magazine Cover Girl Contest Round 2. She's currently in second place in her division. Vote for her. She's hot. She's got great tattoos, and she's an amazing tattoo artist. So we'll see you guys next week, where we have Treason Woods out of Port Huron.
Thanks to everybody that tuned in via the app, via
Wherever.
Facebook Media, Facebook Live, whatever.
Thank you.
That are going to listen to the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast right now, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
You know, we love you.
That won't be up for a couple days, though.
Can't do
Anyway.
it without you.
Love y'all. Support local. Peace.